Hello. Are people here? Well, I mean, I know no one's gonna be here in the first minute of stream, but yes, are we live? I do believe we are live. Again, second night in a row where I meant to stream much earlier. I meant to actually stream at about 12:30, but things popped up that took me until 2, and then my internet went out for a bit, and then I was setting up stream, and then I decided to, when the internet came back, but then I just felt a bit hungry, so then I went and prepared some food, and I came back, and yeah, it's now 6 a.m. Wow, that someone showed up quick. Hello. Yeah. So, okay, let me explain what happened, right? So I woke up really late, so streaming during the afternoon just was not a choice. And I was just talking about how, like, the plan was to stream at 12:30 a.m., 30 minutes after midnight. Alright, but then things popped up, and then that kept me occupied until about 2 in the morning. And then the internet went out for, like, a bit. I actually don't know how long, because I just went and did something else. Came back, saw the internet was back, set a stream, and then realized I was very hungry, and it didn't feel like questing on an empty stomach. So went and prepared some food for myself, cleaned all that up, came back up, finished the stream, and now it's 6 in the morning. So, yeah, most likely, sure. If that's your takeaway, then so be it. But so probably not gonna do all of the Star requests in this entire weekend, which honestly is fine because Easter weekend is coming up, and that's a lot of time for me to like go through what I presume to be, like, the climax of the quest later on, so that's fine. Probably we're just gonna go through about 4 hours of this. Probably. So yeah, we'll have some time to finish this. And yeah, that's, I believe, all we'll be doing today. I mean, questing is a lot, so yeah. Probably around a 4-hour stream is what I'm planning. Oh yeah, I should probably turn back up the game volume because I was farming for Thorwolf drops or artifacts. Is that an Evangelion? What is an Evangelion? Oh, what are we talking about? Lower left. No, those are like, you know, like, some, like, shops have that little, like, floaty tube thing that, like, blow. Yeah, the inflatable tube. That I don't know. That thing just looks like some sort of imaginary. I don't know. That's okay. That's not Lumine. That is not Lumine. Lumine does not look like that. I think that might be Cocolia, actually. Yeah, that's Cocolia. That is Cocolia. Huh. Because I do remember hearing that there will be Cocolia propaganda in this quest. I think I saw that during the snippets of the stream I saw. Which, you know, me when Big Rania lies about what happened in Belobog. Ooh, almost set the game category to Genshin Impact out of habit there. That would have been bad. Honkai Sorrow. The literally looks like Evangelion? I guess it kind of does. It's the engine creations back in Belobog. I guess it kind of does. I don't know. I haven't watched Evangelion. Caught. But it's fine. It's fine. Also, I'm pretty sure I might have missed a Zog stream today. Yeah, I did. Oh, part of this VOD got copyrighted. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna have it like you won't be able to hear this, but I'm just gonna have it on the side here. Oh, on Xiao? Oh, huge W. Incredibly huge W. I'm just gonna put that, yeah, on the side here so I don't lose my streak. Oh, I see. Yeah, just gonna do that to get my watch streak because I think I'm on like 55 or something, and I'd rather not lose it because I like to get the channel points. So yeah, just gonna put the VOD on for a little bit. Remind me in like 30 minutes to put the VOD off. But until then, because that's my tablet's usually what I use to check my own stream volume, you will just have to tell me if my stream audio balancing is completely cooked. Right? Tell me if, like, I don't know, people are being too quiet in the quest. Anyways. I guess let's just get started with the quest. I mean, there's not really, remind me 30 minutes to remind him to turn the VOD off. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything to stall for, so I guess we'll just go right into it. I think I already farmed before starting stream, so yeah. Unraveled for Daybreak. The murmurs, I'm pretty sure I already read this in the last Star Wars stream, but I'm gonna read it again. So murmurs of joy spreads vast and wide. Demons from the past reappear. Under the spotlight, heroes walk a tightrope forged from worship and loathing. One wrong step and they'll plummet into the void. Here it is. From the edge of the sky comes a mocking laugh. Is it the whistle of dawn or the opening act of an absurd farce? Alright. Portrait. Okay, again, what is the name of this, like, what is the section of the quest? Portrait of a middle-aged artist. Head to Graphia Academy and continue your adventures. Has it started a new Phantasm games? Ready to grab a bucket of popcorn and settle in on the couch. In a cinema or on your phone ready to enjoy the show? Oh wait, you're still stuck in the middle of some mystery with no way to escape. Okay, so first of all, let me just like be honest about what I saw from like thumbnails of stuff on YouTube. Because I do follow a bunch of content creators, and some of them already have VODs of them doing the first part of it. I do know that Nihilux pops up at some point during the quest. That's all I know about it. That's the only thing I know about like the quest that I found out by like anything that would be considered semi-spoilery. So everything else I'm going completely blind. You will find out hopefully in this stream if I get to her. Hopefully I get to her. I don't know how long it takes until she shows up. The first time we meet her, she seems to be a very eccentric figure. Anyways. Yeah, so where do we left off from last patch? We beat Sparkle, or Sparksy. Sparksy, Sparkle, Sparksicle, whatever. We beat her. Incredible W. With the help of Sunday and Yaguang. And apparently we got all 8 masks belonging to someone, and we just beat Sparksy. So there's, like, what? I mean, Sunday has it, and I presume Sunday's not going to be a problem, because Sunday's working with us, so that's 1 down, 2 on the Trailblazer side, and 5 more to go, I believe. And oh yeah! Right! The murder mystery. The entire freaking gang the entire syndicate got freaking killed, didn't it? By, what's it called? What did they call them? Something of death. I don't remember the exact title they used. So we'll probably get a refresher on that really quickly. And something related to what happened 15 years ago in Graphia Academy with Himiko and everything in the great year 1984. It is literally 1984, folks. And yeah, and Scott died. Rest in peace. Here lies Scott. Man, I can't believe. Oh, there we go. The streak on Xylox is maintained. I can go back to my own VOD now. Better stream anyways. No, I'm just kidding. Nah. But I can actually listen to myself again and make sure that all the audio balancing is right, which is very important for questing streams like this. So yeah, we got a murder mystery to solve, and okay, sure. Story recap. Okay, why did I yap for so long? I can just click on this button.
在接到翡翠所倡议的反毁灭同盟的邀约后，星穹列车驶向了姬子的故乡。列车坠落后再度起航的世界——二象乐园。在这座受欢愉赐福的世界中，存在一场幻乐游戏。佩戴古老的欢愉假面，8位参与者要尽情缔造奇迹，震撼二象乐园人类的心灵，以求分享欢愉星神的全能。
Yep。
公司经营这个世界多年，意在操控星神游戏，以图获利。星穹列车也决心加入。
Average IPC behavior。
与此同时，为反毁灭同盟而来的仙州使节瑶光将军，则透过占卜，预见了二象乐园所面临的巨大危机。在他的推测中，为幻乐游戏而来的星河猎手刃，将是这场灾难的源頭。
Alright, Blade is supposed to get involved. I mean, we already saw Soulwolf in here. So... And Soulwolf at the end picked up a mask from Pearl, right? I believe. So, that's gonna be interesting. My goat Soulwolf. I am so ready to see more Soulwolf action.
为了勘破末日的局面，瑶光劫夺了本应由星河猎手获得的欢愉假面，并将之扣在星期日脸上。阴差阳错间，星期日加入了这场游戏。
One day after dinner, when my sister and I were lounging around in Mr. Gopherwood's backyard, we spotted a charming dove.
与此同时，
Alright, that's
我们
enough
前
of
往
that.
属于姬子家族的学校，寻找曾属于他的欢愉假面，但却受到花火的分身、火花的袭击，反被他夺走面具。
Yep.
在识破幻觉后，我在学校档案室遇见了神秘少女飞鹰。借由她的
Yeah,
帮助，
Ivanasia,
我获
who
得了她绘制
definitely
的另一副面具，
will not be of
成为了幻乐游戏
massive
的业者。
importance. Also, by the way, just because there's freaking cherry blossoms motifs all over her, it's cherry blossom season, which looks very nice over here where I live. So yeah, W.
为了击败业者火花，我们深入愚者的根据地——世界尽头酒馆，并重回学校击败了他。由此，我们达成了幻乐游戏的第一场奇迹。列车英雄击败了散播病毒
Yep,
的反
okay, so we
派。
got a miracle. I don't quite remember the structure of how it's supposed to go. You can do a miracle and then what? I don't remember.
但在这业者第一战的尾声，我们却发现了更多谜团。
Yeah, right.
一位
This
陌
whole
生人
plot
出
point.
现，宣称他是姬子的父亲，并揭秘往事。
The Herald of
15
Death.
年
There we
前
go.
的
That's the
幻乐游
title.
戏，名为告死魔的存在，曾大开杀戒。
And yeah, this whole exchange. I've seen theories that like these two are from like different timelines or whatever, but like I'm not entirely sure. Who's narrating? That will be Stell, our I don't have an adjective for her. Our main character, the Trailblazer. She whose reputation precedes her. She's very eccentric. That's a word. The story recap has ended. Head to the designated location immediately to start the mission. Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's freaking go.
回家社这群人怎么放学都不回家的？
Well, back to this campus. I had great memories here last time. Me getting jump scared? No, absolutely not. No. I have great memories of being here. Shortly after, the SparksyCon fiasco comes to an
小
end.
姐，请直视我的双
Oh,
眼。
Kuchiba's back.
就这样，很好。
See, after the whole talk about the Herald of Death, I'm now really worried because Kuchiba does not seem playable, and I would hate for her to freaking get killed. Because that feels like 100% something. I mean, like, in Star Wars, even the playable characters aren't safe. As very much shown in the entirety of Amphorius arc. Or as I like to call it, the Suffering Ghost character arc.
接下来，请模仿我的语气，跟随我念诵下列句子。
Who do you think you are, Yaimiko?
好的。
Freaking 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
天空是蓝色的，而非火花斑斓的颜色。
天空是蓝色的， 而非火花斑斓的颜色。
喧嚣的火花纵然可以照亮夜幕，但却无法胜过群星长久的沉默。
Alright, you and Mia would disagree, but
这算是长难句了吧？喧嚣的火花纵然可以照亮夜幕，却无法胜过群星长久的沉默。
很好，
oh, we're in the hospital.
很好。
网络是心智的脐带，也是排泄孔。透过它，人类对欢愉的渴求诞生了扭曲的火花。
Okay, we're trash talking Sparksy. Alright, I'm in.
这话也太刺激了吧！
Oh, we're here as well.
让他说吧。
Yo, hello. Bonjour. What are you guys up to?
这是按智人及这些基准情感检测的规则，
Okay.
我临时编撰的几句测试句。
So, are we like trying to like freaking deprogram and de-brainwash everyone that Sparksy?
当你念到火花时，我会留神那一刻你的微表情和语气。
Okay, yeah.
来确认你是否存在被魔音病毒感染的可能。
Well, hopefully we still aren't affected with the freaking Banana Academy one, because that's gonna haunt me if I see any more mention of that.
你的反应这么有趣，显然用不着我担心了。之后如果发现自己有沉迷网络直播的后遗症，可以联系异常防御。
Live stream addiction withdrawal
我们会为
symptoms.
你提供一系列行为矫正治疗。
Cooked.
朽叶小姐，总感觉你操作起这一切来驾轻就熟的。之前也发生过类似的事情吗？
欢悦游戏的过程中会发生什么情况，是完全无法预料的。曾经有一位业者将真话与谎言的定义颠倒了过来，差一点引发大规模的内乱。
Freaking least disruptive relation shenanigans.
打那之后，魔音治疗就被纳入了异常防御部安全应急对策中。虽然这次火花大会并未造成什么人员伤亡，但如果你的伙伴没能阻止火花播撒病毒，它也许会变成祸级危害标准。
Great, one more rule in the very oddly specific and to the point of considerable suspicion. Freaking rule set that they've set for the Phantasm games. Calamity level. Just how dangerous is that? I don't know. You tell me how dangerous calamity level sounds.
若没有遏制对策，祸级灾异会在扩散过程中摧毁数十座城市。这样的影响范围
Again, least disruptive relation shenanigans. Aberration.
这是异常防御部的称呼，通常是指那些设有愿力且力量失控的幻造种。不过时间一久，
Freaking, we got like
存在都被
the
冠以
freaking SCP in Honkai Star Rail. So what level of aberration am I?
说什么呢？你是在意吗？虽然戴上面具的你样子确实怪里怪气。
I mean, we're not wearing that mask right now, are
你
we?
不会是银河战力党的玩家吧？异常防御部的灾害评级可不是什么卡牌游戏的战力等级。
Power level, that's crazy.
行了，
That
检查
is
程序算
okay.
是
What? Okay.
如果你对灾异的危害等级感兴趣，可以看看这
I'm
份
not
文件
reading that.
记住了，在欢悦游戏期间造成上述量级的破坏，可是要被当作灾异讨伐的。
Oh. Okay. Aberration threat levels in Planar Arcadia. Planar Arcadia has 5-tiered rating system for uncontrolled aberrations that scale damage it cause. Ghost level, weak presence, essentially harmless, or only causes minor discomfort, small noises, troubling a handful of people. Typically, ideogenerative imaginae born from collective unconsciousness, such as villains from comics, panic-inducing objects that spawn from rumors, animated smart appliances, ghosts with distorted cognition, can be subdued by civilian ghostbusting squads. We got freaking Ghostbusters? Even if left alone, they won't escalate into complex mass disasters. Fiend level poses a clear and present danger, capable of harming dozens of people or causing structural damage, throwing multiple city blocks or an entire small town into chaos. Typically, a powerful imaginative who have accumulated massive witch power that spiraled out of control, such as unspeakable entities lurking in urban legends for ages, or eventual manifestations born from collective trauma, say mass casualties caused by the Herald Deaths. I wonder if that's going to be foreshadowing. Okay, so Calamity level was 3rd level, which honestly is somehow better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much worse than the middle level. Calamity level, a severe threat capable of causing casualties in the hundreds or more. If left unchecked, it could lead to the destruction of major cities in Clear and Acadia's core regions. The Herald of Death falls into this category. So the Herald of Death is a mid-tier aberration. Are we being for real? We're getting this hyped up about a tier 3 aberration. Are we being for real? Okay, anyways. The Herald Death falls into this category. In the Phantoms and Games, the upper limit of destruction caused by a supplicant going out of control also falls roughly within this range. Okay, so in this Phantoms and Games, usually Calamity is about as bad as it gets. Okay, that puts it into perspective a bit more, I suppose. Cataclysm level, catastrophic threat capable of crippling an entire continent, causing mass casualties and environmental upheaval. Reality warping abilities manifest. I like how there's just like no cases of examples beyond Calamity level, which makes me think that the highest 2 tiers are just like never used up until now. Apocalypse level, a level of threat capable of causing civilizational collapse or even the extinction of humanity on planar Arcadia's surface. Their very existence is a great catastrophe. Again, I feel like these two are more for foreshadowing purposes. I like making predictions as I quest.
我还有一件事要知会你，还记得担任你们导游的林登斯科特吗？
Yeah.
他遇害身亡了。
Planar Arcadia. Actually, not exactly sure whether it is on a planet. I'm not sure whether Planar Arcadia is the name of the planet or the name of the civilization of the planet. Or like the kind of semi-2D dimensional space that is on the planet. I don't know. But yes, it is on a planet. You are right on that. It is an actual planet, unlike, Amphores, which is a scepter that is slowly going to form into an actual place. Penacony technically is... Well, the Penacony itself isn't the planet. It's the name of the place on the planet. But it is on a planet, I think. Actually, is it on a planet? It's in a star system, I know that for sure, but I'm not sure whether it's actually on a planet. It could just be a built contraption. Is it flat? I actually don't know like what it actually looks like. The picture on the wiki is the picture of the entrance of the Grand Hotel. I don't remember what it's called, but the like actual like place of Penacony. So I'm not sure whether that's just like the entire being or is it actually on a planet. I don't know. Belobog is 100% on planet. It's on Eurilo 6. We know that. And Herta Space Station is like orbiting a planet. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Planar Arcadia is an actual like planet, I believe, or like the place where Planar Arcadia is. Senjo is just a giant ship. Well, it's a collection of 7 giant ships, but the Luofu is a giant ship. Yes. But yes. Also, 07 Linden Scott.
什么？
Me, who did he take off this time? That's crazy. Scott's dead? No way. You guys sure about that?
是啊，我们认识的这位先生可是，一个很有韧性的对手。
That's as close to a compliment as you can get out of March 7th on Linden Scott.
不，死者的身份证明和遗传信息都与斯科特先生匹配。你说他曾是你们的对手？
Yeah, a long time ago.
你该不会 至于对他动手。
The worst we ever would do to him is make him imitate various types of animal noises and perhaps induce diarrhea. Man, the war dance was a different time.
小妹妹，别紧张，我可什么都还没问呢。大名鼎鼎的列车英雄，当然不至于对一位和自己有过节的公司小职员动手。最重要的是，你们2位都有不在场证明。
Right.
初步推测，这起凶案可能和幻月游戏有关。我把这件事通报给你们，是想提醒2位务必小心。幻月游戏
Hopefully there will be no
可
jump
不是什么
scares in
打
the
发
first
时
part of the
间、
quest.
放松心情的电子游戏。
Because I didn't. Towards the end of the last quest, it gave me trust issues.
无论如何，我祝你得偿所愿。告辞了。
斯科特，居然，我都有点不敢相信。但雪夜小姐通报了，想必这是真的。幻月游戏，可怕。
Again, 07 to Scott. Okay, no, I'm not saying I don't care at all. Like, hello? I'm sure Scott is selfish and sometimes a bit annoying and a bit of a prick, and also just generally like not that charismatic. But like, I'm not gonna say that I don't care at all. Like, come on, that's a bit much in it. I want to find the truth.
是啊，虽然斯科特先生总是时不时会从哪儿冒出来，给咱们制造一点麻烦，但他突然不明不白地死在了幻月游戏中，我也会觉得于心不忍。
But also, why was he over at the Syndicate?
如果凶手是冲幻月游戏来的，也许很快就会成为我们的敌人。
Logical deduction?
幻月游戏，
You're way too young to decide like that.
得亏姬子姐把这事托付给咱们俩。谁能想到，堂堂小3月，第一回合就止步于这场游戏的大门之外了。算了，我不像你，本来就没什么英雄气概，平时打游戏也是手跟不上脑挂。
Nah, you see, Mars, just lock in and summon Evernight, and we should be fine.
就是，
You know, like, we shouldn't unleash Evernight in, like, Amphorius, but, like,
一起能留下一点愉快的
I'm just saying, right?
结果
If you were to let her out, like, you know, if the Herald Death ever comes, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't. I'll work hard for the both of
我会
us.
带着3月的份，赢下幻月游戏。
Yep. We're gonna triumph. That's what our little wreath here is for, right? We are gonna triumph.
不过，真不行的话，你也别硬撑哦。要记得，我们都是你的后援团。对了，妻子姐和杨叔呢？他们应该也在接受检查和盘问吧？要不你给杨叔发个短信？
All right. Yo, Velt. Are you actually gonna do a bit more than just get half brainwashed by Sparksy this patch? Miss Young, where are you? Have you seen Himiko? What voice do I give Velt? I just finished the mimetic infection screening. Himiko is still here. I don't know where she went after. Trailblazer, I heard Himiko reunited with her father. She seemed rather out of it. I didn't press her for details. Could you fill me on what happened back there? Alright, Velt would know more lore about Himiko, wouldn't he? Freaking Honkai Impact ass freaking being stuck between them both was so awkward and nerve-wracking. I could have excavated the entirety of a second griff. Okay, let's just let me just scroll back up here. It's also the Velt in HSR is the exact same Velt in Honkai Impact. Like it's the same Velt. Like the same person. He just decided to jump franchises. So yes, Vault is very much worse. Being stuck between them both was so awkward and nerve-wracking. I could have excavated the entirety of a second Graphia campus. The way my toes curled is such intense cringe. You just really want to hear the whole story. We're already one big family on the Express. It's important to understand what our companions are going through. I'll be waiting for you in that classroom with that ghost you mentioned earlier. Come quickly. We're going to that exact classroom? That's giving me bad vibes. So is Emanation Yai Sakura or no? Or do we not know? I don't know, but that's partially because first of all, I haven't done Dispatch's quest yet, as you can see. We didn't find out last patch, and also I am not in fact a captain. I have not played Honkai Impact Third, so even if there are major hints, I don't know. Okay, Akron didn't. I believe it's implied that like Akron isn't the exact like Honkai Impact Third, Raiden Bolsonaro Mei, but is like some sort of. Yes, her name is the same, but it's like some sort of like parallel doppelganger exact story, or like very similar stories thing. Like, I believe the story from where, yeah, it's very much XP. Like, I think some part of the backstory is different, but I don't know what, because I haven't played Honkai Impact Third, so I don't know what happens to the Honkai Impact Third anime, so. Yeah.
杨叔说想听听自己和他老爸之间发生了什么。
真别怪杨叔八卦，我也很想听。
Fair enough. Yeah, like what the hell was the ending of that part of the ending of the last quest? Oh god, we're going to the bad vibes place. Yes, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's probably closer to call him Gramps. I don't want to be back here. This place still says it's July 23rd, 1984. I don't like this place. I don't like this place. Yes, young is Velvet Young. Yes.
你来了呀
It's this guy I heard is much older than deserving to be called Unc. Like probably just a young it should be Young Ye. Like isn't this guy in his 80s? I don't know.
打从我上车以来，就没听姬子提过自己的父亲，所以，他和他父亲之间是怎么一回事？毕竟当时只有你跟在姬子的身边，我也只能找你来打听了。
是啊，我乍一听你们说姬子的父亲，还愣了一下。仔细一想，姬子姐有父亲，这不是很合理吗？也不是谁都像我一样是从冰块里化开的。
True. So, here's what happened. A while ago. If I get a jump scare here, I swear to fucking God.
被人们称为血图游戏。许多人失去了自己的孩子，许多人失去了自己的至亲。其中一名受害者是我的女儿。我在归来后，亲眼目睹了埋葬她的墓冢。她叫姬子，所以眼前这位顶着她名字的女士，你到底是谁
？15年前，当我决心加入这场幻月游戏时，我的父亲不在我身边。在我与告死魔对抗命悬一线的时刻，我的父亲依旧不知道在银河哪儿游荡。
Okay, who better explain this?
严格来说，打从记事起，他在我
So
成长
we're
过程
still
中
in
的
the dialogue that
就像
we've
太
seen
空里的
back in
空
last
气一
patch.
样。所以，眼前这位顶着他名字的先生， 你又是谁？
考完。
哎呀，你看看你，怎么就生气了嘛？我不过是开个小玩笑。
Okay.
15年过去，你都长成大姑娘了，我这个做父亲的怎么可能一眼认得出来嘛
No, there's no way to put up this much of a cliffhanger just for this just for it to be like, I'm just joking, bro.
所以，我看到的那个刻着你名字的墓碑，又是怎么一回事啊？
对于不知道自己还有没有明天的人来说，尽早料理好自己后事。
Okay, Himiko doesn't seem particularly happy with Ryusuke.
龙介先生，你怎么可以这么生分地喊你的父亲？至少像以前那样喊一声爸爸，好吗？
Okay, so I'm starting to see what Stell meant by she was cringing. Ooh. Hide in the corner.
站住！
Okay, don't tell me what to do.
这位是
Hello, Trailblazer.
难不成？姬子，这是
Oh my
你
god.
的孩子？
I like how you could just play into it, like how you could call Himiko mom last match. Her grandpa. I'm so tempted to click this. I feel like I should click it just in the spirit of the elation. Aha willing.
别添乱了好吗？
Okay, the intrusive thoughts one. The intrusive thoughts one.
15年不见，我做外公了。哎，等等，
No.
这孩子的父亲又是谁啊？
Oh no.
给我适可而止一点。你眼前的这位是我的同事、晚辈、朋友。
The DNA test now.
你听到了没？他还是和我父亲了。
That's what you care about. Also, that was way too long of a gap.
你眼
I
前的
thought
这
the
位
dialogue
是
was
我的
over.
同事、晚辈、朋友，星球列车上的伙伴。听明白了吗，父亲？
I didn't hear the little press in the middle there.
小朋友，你好啊，不好意思，差点就把你当成姬子的孩子了。
Do you even have anything close to the same hair color? Also, yeah, do you not watch the news?
请原谅，毕竟我是个上了年纪和时代脱
Okay,
节的。
watching that has nothing to do with just paying attention to like some headlines.
我是个画家，工作的大部分时间需要前往不同星域。按照姬子，
Nope, whoops, that's a click to that.
我忽略了许多和你相处的时间。
只是忽略。我们俩第一次见面是在母亲的葬礼上，
Ooh.
那时候我已经6岁了。
Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, I can see why Himiko doesn't really like him. Okay.
且不谈这个，在我受风化诅咒折磨的时候，你也在忙于工作。
Weathering curse?
也许你不会相信，这段时间里，我一直在为你奔走。这些年，我被困在这间我所锻造的、代表过去的房间里，从没走出来过。
关于我成为列车领航员的事情，你也一无所知。
15年过去了，列车一次也没有在这儿停靠，你也没留下自己依然在世的只言片语。而幻月游戏中发生的一切，全都被异常防御部封锁了消息。
Hold up. Okay, so you actually didn't know. You just tried to play this off as a joke. Is that how it is?
我确实听到不少关于星穹列车的传闻，我甚至看到了领航员的名字。一开始，我以为那是另一个重名的人。就算怀着好奇翻到了你的照片，我还是不敢确信，照片上这个气质出众的女人是我的女儿。她平安。
Thank you for that. I turned that off about 15 minutes ago. Thank you for that reminder. W reminder. W chatter.
我想过联系列车，可万一这位领航员只不过是某个同名人士呢？我一直抱着一个荒谬的念头：如果不去寻找答案，我的女儿
Schrodinger's daughter
的概率活着。
Oh my god, actual Schrodinger's daughter.
否定的回答。
Rosie did not want to collapse the wave of possibility, the quantum superposition of Himiko being alive and dead. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's yeah, I'm as speechless as Himiko is. That's okay.
所以，姬子，你到底是怎么？
我不想在这里待得太久，我要走了。 校长
Dean?
列车打败了占据这座学校的业主。
All right, yeah, he did say he was
避
a
免
dean
学校
in
再
his
次陷入15
introduction
年前那样的悲剧。
actually.
你也该好好履行15年前未尽的义务。去安抚一下那些学生，顺便想想如何应付媒体的轰炸吧。
Right.
未尽的义务，他还在生我的气啊！
Right, yeah, at least he recognizes it. Recognizes the mistake. That's better than nothing.
小朋友，我们能聊聊吗？
Freaking, we gotta call 小朋友. It's over. We gotta call the child.
也许我的问题很唐突，小朋友，姬子从来没在你面前提起过自己的姓氏吗？
She barely talks about herself.
是我这个不称职的父亲伤了他的心，但15年前到底发生了什么？我真不敢相信，他竟然从风化诅咒中挺过来了。
Please explain what it is. Please stop just mentioning it without explaining what it is. Yeah, what is it?
你听过传奇画师绘师将这颗星球表面的一切藏入画卷的传说吗？
Yep.
有人说，为了达成这样的伟业，他以自己和后人的生命为献祭，进行了一场禁忌交易，其后果就是风化诅咒。
And is that the reason for the discoloration in your hair and the bandages?
流淌着绘氏血脉的后裔，极少有能活过30岁的。他们中大多数人都会在青春少爱的时代结束前，肢体像花一样枯萎凋谢。
Well, you
皮
seem
肤
to
像
have
画一般风干战裂。
lucked out on being alive for as long as you have as well.
姬子也不例外，他被这诅咒折磨了许多年。
And what did you do for her as she suffered? That's gonna be a tough question for him to answer, isn't it?
做了什么已不重要。
Yeah, yep, that's...
求药使的偏方，博士学会的疗法，这些全都试过了，但没什么能逆转风化诅咒。为此花去的那些时间，只是让我没能在他最需要的时候陪在他身边。我终究只是一个无能的父亲。
Wait, hold on. Where did I get it the wrong way around? Is Himiko a descendant of Graphius through Ryusuke, or through her mother? Because I guess it will make more sense if it was through her mom, right? Because Ryusuke is still very much alive, and Himiko's mom definitely died a long time ago. So I think that makes more sense, yeah. But you appear to be very healthy.
只是个
Yeah,
不
okay.
愿入赘
So
的女婿。严格来说，我并不
yeah,
算是
okay. So
婚事
it's
家
it's her mom. That's she's safe and sound now. Isn't that what matters?
你说的对，是我太迟钝了。他是怎么挺过来的，这些都不重要了。重要的是，我的女儿回来了，这就够了。
Why does that make me think that it was Himiko who won the Phantasm Games 15 years ago? And also the fact that what matters is that my daughter is back is highlighted makes me mildly scared. You know, freaking foreshadowing is a literary device
小朋友，
where the author
我有个冒昧的请求，
hints at
能否请你带我看看
Okay,
我女儿
whatever.
工作的地方？
sure if you want to take a look.
我想弥补一直以来
Sure.
对她欠缺的关心，我想更了解我的女儿。
Back to the present.
这确实是个令人印象深刻的父女重逢的场面，不禁让我想起了一些
Val,
故乡
you
的
would know
往事
something about this, don't you? I don't because I haven't played Honkai Impact, but you would.
杨叔又是一副过来人的样子，这到底是怎么样的亲子关系啊？
我小时候，父母也常常忙于工作，没法陪伴我。作为孩子，难免会心生怨言。
Fair
直
enough.
到自己成了父亲，才会明白他们不得不割舍陪伴时的心情。
所以，你答应要带龙介叔叔参观列车了没啊？
You bet I did.
想想也是，毕竟是姬子姐的爸爸。那他人呢？
Oh,
几位都
there
在
he is.
让你们久等了。小女成
Are we
为客
just,
观
by the way,
照
are we just not going to ask him about what happened in this room last patch, or like? Well, I mean, at least there's no jump scares. I'll take that. That makes this definitely not the worst encounter I've had in this room.
那儿的话，是我们一直受姬子的照顾。
那就劳烦几位为我带路了。
Right this way, Mr. Ryusuke. Oh,
这就是
there we
星球列
are.
车，
Back to comfort.
果然名不虚传，比想象里更气派。
Yeah, very cool.
不
Very
愧是我
comfy.
女儿工作的地方啊。说起来，领航员这个职务收入情况如何呀？
I
有没有保险？
I
年终
don't.
奖
I
金
think you have some fundamental misunderstanding about how trailblazing works.
真是可怜天下父母心，怎么一开口就问起了收入是不是体面？这我哪儿回答得了啊？快来个谁来救我
Vels, can you? Yeah. Question. Yeah. What is the question? Should you level Charlotte up to level 74 in Machinam Theater? Is she worth it? Do you have Skirk? And do you? Oh, you do have Skirk. Yes. What am I asking? I know that. Is Imaginary Theater? Are you talking about the current Imaginary Theater? Like the one from March? Oh, the one next patch. Do you see yourself having Skirk and Farina, but maybe not a Scofier? Do you even have a Scofier? You don't have Farina. Okay, well, okay, the value of Charlotte goes down significantly if you don't have Farina, because Charlotte is really good at, I guess Charlotte gives energy, which is nice anyways, but it's really nice if you combine that with Farina, because it's healing, and healing helps charge up Farina's fanfare. And that means that Charlotte is contributing more to the team than just some cryo particles. And I guess TDDS, you could TDDS Charlotte, so like sure, fine, you can do that. I don't know what's all the crowd characters you can level for that, but like Charlotte isn't gonna be bad. I feel like, I don't know. The Cuckoo Sword is there, and there's also the Moon Gecko. Well, there's nothing to do with the Moon Gecko with Charlotte, but yeah, I don't know. Healing. Right, the Moon Gecko does that. Alright, I guess you can bring Charlotte for healing. But then you do actually have to make sure you actually give her some decent artifacts. Yeah. With the Radiant Beast too, they just shred all your crit rate away, right? So your strat is to just, I don't know, play Kokomi. True. I'm pretty sure that's bad because it also nerfs your healing bonus, and Kokomi's damage, I think, scales a little bit on her healing bonus. So, yeah. Noelle on a defense goblet? Well, what is your Noelle doing? If your Noelle's healing, then sure, go ahead. If your Noelle's supposed to be doing damage, that damage better be lunar crystallized damage. Wait, no, that doesn't even work like that. You need to scale. You need to build Noelle for EM and crit to for lunar crystallize. I mean, yeah, but like you're trying to use Noelle against the Moon Gecko, even in Imaginarium feels a little cope. No, like if you're using Noelle for the shield and healing, it's fine. But like, yep. For damage, I don't know. Anyway, so Nameless don't have much in the way of income. The stare.
也不能这么说吧，平时下车都有零花钱来着。
什么？零收入？难不成星穹列车的工作其实是义工？
You have one husk rate circlet and it's on Albedo. Well, cooked. Put Albedo on the Descartes set and pray. Does that even work? You have to put Albedo with Mona. So, thumbs up. Good luck.
要这么说也没错，但实际情况，嗨，都怪我嘴笨。实际情况和你想的可不一样。
Can we just have Wald explain? I think Wald would just explain better than any of these two goobers will.
龙介先生，请放心，列车成员的行动资金向来很充足，为我们提供援助的不仅有天才俱乐部的。
Wait, yeah. Did we just not mention that we have a 5% share of all Penacony?
好，好，听瓦尔特先生这么说，我就放心了。说起来，当领航员的平日里要负责哪些工作呢？
您可别小看姬子姐，她日常的工作包括划定航路、校准跃迁和技术维护，时不时还要给咱们这些无名客行动指示。
Yep.
我的女儿真的很厉害吧
W leadership.
那当然啦，每次开拓之旅能平安归来，都少不了姬子姐的指挥和看护呢。她就是咱们这架列车的主心骨。
Yep. W Glaze. Let me go tell Pom Pom what you just said. I'm sure there'll be no consequences regarding Pom Pom later down the line in this quest. I'm sure there wouldn't be.
哎呀，你这个人就知道挑拨离间。如果说姬子姐是列车主心骨，那咱们的列车长最可爱、最勤劳了，对吧，帕姆？
Oh, there he is.
哦，来新乘客了吧？嘿，这位先生有些眼熟。
Yeah, there might be a reason for that. Yeah, this is Ryusuke, Himiko's father.
难怪有种亲切感怕。你好啊，龙介先生。
Also, it's so silly because I the holy voice cry first of all, but I put him on the pajama skin.
列车长
And so he just appears in quests like
就是
that.
小女的上级了。多谢您
Which is really funny,
她的关照
given that, you know, he's meeting with freaking Himiko's dad.
上级，这太正式了吧？是姬子一直在照料列车和我们所有人的吧？
你们怎么把他带到列车上来了？
Ooh. Caught. Caught. Listen, we can explain.
是我不好，爸爸只是很好奇你平日里的工作，没经过你的同意，擅自请求你的同事带我来这里看看。你别生气啊，姬子。
生气？怎么会呢？
Oh?
龙介先生，欢迎登上星球列车参观。还想看什么？我可以带您到处走走。
Oh? I can't tell whether she is happy or just putting up a front.
这个，我知道你内心只想和我这个不称职的父亲保持距离。我也知道，贸然闯进你的旅行会很失礼，但我们父女俩已有太久没见了。爸爸希望能再多了解你一些，弥补过去蹉跎的时间。至少在你停留故乡的时候，允许我这个做父亲的尽一尽过去没能尽到的心，好吗？
Yeah.
两位不如去派对车厢坐坐。
Okay, Papa's like, okay, the atmosphere's getting a little weird. Let's just, yo, shush. It's time to shine.
闭嘴！
No, that's the name of the bot. That's the name of our server.
那只是某台家用机器人的名字而已。
Not like the server as in like something you run programs
别
on.
在这里打扰大家休息。还有，你也要来。
Like the server as in like the bartender. That's a word. Shouldn't I leave you two alone?
我要谈的不止私事，还有幻乐游戏。
Okay, sure. Let's go then.
他们走了，第一次看到姬子姐用这么冷的口气对人说话。
Yeah. Head to the party car. Okay, who the hell's narrating this? Who is narrating this? Is this like Evanesia? Okay, so now I guess we know what the middle-aged artist part of the quest is about, and the middle-aged artist is talking about Isuke. Poor little raccoon, caught in the middle of a father-daughter conflict. There's no other choice but to bear with it a little longer. Yo, Velt, March, thoughts?
希望这两位能在喝一杯后冰释前嫌。
Velt, I think you're a bit too optimistic.
要是父女俩拌起嘴来，就拜托你做。
Alright, I have to play the mediator. Fun. March?
干嘛还杵在这儿？妻子姐叫你去派对车厢啦。
Alright, sure.
我明白了，你是怕破坏这对父女重逢的气氛是吧？那确实，等等再去也不迟。
I don't know what kind of atmosphere that will be
妻
there.
子的爸爸呀，难怪让人有似曾相识的感觉。
Yeah? Yo, Memo Keeper, you saw all that? Great. Let's go to the party car. There's those two in front of Shush.
要打破一对父女间冰冷的沉默，最理想的饮品莫过于一杯热水。
Just hot water. Not even like room temperature water. Hot water. Okay.
以下的人只要大呼好烫，就能立刻获得另一位怎么这么不小心的责备和关切，也就能顺利展开。
I forgot how much I hate life the second Shush starts talking. Yeah, they need the Trailblazer there. I think Shush is this thing right here, the bartender, and this guy is called Shush because all he does is to make horrible jokes that makes you say shush. Oh. Yeah, if I do believe it should be genuinely against the Geneva Convention to lock anyone in a room with Shush for more than an hour. No, I would take Sino over this any point because Sino, at least a third of the time, makes actual like funny jokes. And that should make that a quarter. That is a quarter more than how many funny jokes this guy makes.
友情提示：这并不是一个笑话，而是一条实用的破冰小技巧。
Ice breaking tip because you're pouring the fucking hot water. No, Ryusuke, you have to be clinically insane. Yeah, okay. At least Shush got the cue.
无名课的工作并不轻松舒适，大部分时候我们要面对反物质军团的虚族、蝗灾留下的虫子、不离人，还有一些对列车怀有戒心和不良意图的组织。
Yep.
这么危险吗？那要不，干脆趁这次回老家的机会，辞掉这份工作。
Wissus and Frostbearer. Like Frostbearer as in like the dragon spine thing. Yeah, like freaking hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Anyways. Yeah, okay, this she's not gonna quit.
巧了，我年纪也大了，会士学院正需要一位新的校长。
Ryusuke, you're not giving yourself any favors by trying to get Yamago to quit. I'm just saying.
你知道我不是这个意思，我认准的事情，从来就不会回头。
Frostbearer unfortunately looks good on Rise. Wisely, Yeah, but like it's a catalyst of all time.
打从6岁时，你给我讲起在银河里旅行的故事，我就明白，自己将来一定会踏进星空。
其实，爸爸也是说笑呢。对于列车平时是做什么的，我并不是一无所知的。 对了，知道列车要来，我特地买了一套以你们的冒险故事为原型的漫画。
What weapon does Kaya want? Take a guess. It starts with F and end with Avonius.
"苍天航路荣荣号"是吧？ 真没想到，你也会看漫画。
Don't have cooked. Bricked account. Actually, I actually haven't looked into Kaya builds, so I actually don't know. Okay.
没错，主角是个挥舞球棒的浣熊，是以那个孩子为原型的吧？
Yep, it's me. I am that kid.
作为画家，你的眼光还挺准的。来这边。
Yes, hello.
谢谢你，给了我们俩一点独处的时间。
Don't mention it. It's called I took the sweet time to talk to literally everyone else there.
刚才是咱们
Anyway, Structure's gone. I can be happy
第一
again.
次露出笑脸，所以能和我聊聊吗？你们这次回到故乡是因为什么机缘巧合？
TT wants attack, right? Does she need ER? Yes. Unless you're using her as a battery for Eula. Anyways.
就像我之前说的那样，我们为幻月游戏而来。
Yeah, I think TT does want ER. I don't remember how it is. Usually how I go for ER builds is I go to cutting mains and look at whatever number they say I need and plus 15 to that because they always assume that I'm gonna do proper rotations. And sometimes the situation just doesn't allow.
所以，15年前你能克服风化诅咒，也是因为幻月游戏的缘故。
没错。
Okay, so yeah, so the Weathering Curse is really related to like Phantasm games. Okay, so I was right on that. Yes. Wait, because Maze has no ER? Then I don't know. I haven't. You have to realize I built TC back in 2021 or 2022. I saw she needed it, but I guess if Cutty Maze says she doesn't need ER, she doesn't need ER. So sure.
原来如此，这就不奇怪了。
Also, if you have Aquila, why isn't that on Bennett? Why is Bennett on Skyward?
它只是历史文献里的一段记录，甚至说它是神话也不为过。
ER issues on whom? Bennett? Yeah, okay. Let me give you a bit of a advice here. Main stats do not matter on Bennett unless it's a Sans, which should be ER. Like, you can survive with a little bit less per tick healing on Bennett. So just maximize your ER on your substats. I don't care what main stats they are, as long as you still get 4 pieces of less. Get as much ER on your substats as possible. It could be defense. It could be defense versus main stat. For all I care. Like I don't know. Yeah, so I'm saying on the build, you just full send the ER substats. You don't care about the main stats, and that's usually can get eke out a few extra rolls of ER. And then if you just on your rotation just make a conscious effort to funnel him a bit, it should be fine. Yeah, okay. If he has 300 ER, just funnel him a little bit on every rotation, that's fine.
但我从来没想到，这场星神的游戏会在一夜间演变成血祭。
The funnel. Okay, that feels more like a Durham build issue that you need to fix.
高斯摩是个毫无人性的疯子。如果当时我没能击败他，也许整个二维市都会成为。
Okay, so Himiko beat the Herald of Death. Okay, well, if she did this once, she can do it again, right? Right? Himiko will be fine. Himiko will be fine. Himiko will be fine. Say it with me enough times, it'll be true.
踏上旅程的最初几年里，我每夜每夜都会梦回那个黄昏。那个黄昏的颜色，是用血，很多很多的血，还有恐惧和尖叫调出来的。
Damn. First few years of... I'm reminded that this has only been 15 years since the... Since the last Fantasy games. What are the chances Himiko gets a form skin thing? They do, like Danhong has a 5 mil. Okay, Danhong has 2. Let me just first get that out of the way. Danhong has 2. And March has 2. March has 2 as well, by the way. It's just that the hunt one is built in. Himiko gets a skin? I don't know. Could be possible, but also I feel like, I don't know. It's a thing that could happen, but I feel like it's more likely to not happen than to happen. I think that Danhong's fine. I mean, maybe I'm just biased because as a player, I like the fact that I get a free Danhong Permancer Terrae because W sustain. But like, I think it's fine.
受害者们像是被拧成各种奇怪形状的粘土，像一只又一只被折断的颜料管。而那个男人享受着遍地喷洒的颜色，他想把这个世界当作画布涂满。
That's a little gruesome. Yeah, Danhong Pan Permancer Terrae was given out for free. Yep. Stop dwelling on those memories.
就算最后我能为那些受害者们报仇雪恨，他们也没法再活过来。
Yep. He was given out for... What do you mean, has he fallen off that bad? What? Permancer Terrae still sees very regular use. What? Huh? Yeah, they haven't done 4 stars since Moza back almost a year and a half ago. Or it actually could be more than a year and a half ago, I don't remember.
这整件事就像沉重的行李，只有抛下它，我才能在未来的旅途上走得更轻松一些。Yeah. Starro does. Starro is a bit more generous in that regard, but that's just because the power creep is worse. Like it's automatically worse in Starro than it is in Genshin, even now. So yeah, like right now there's a 5-star selector where I can pick any of like 1 of 7 limited 5 stars, and that includes Kafka and Sparkle, both of which are pretty good after the buffs. So yeah, Starro's just a bit more generous on that front.
你尽力了，很高兴看到你能安然无恙地回到这里。
我本以为自己不会回来的，但时局有了变化，幻月游戏又一次满足了举行条件。短短15年间
，Right? Wasn't there a plot point that this thing's supposed to be held every 30 years? And that's part of the theory that like there were 2 parallel Planar Arcadias and etc. Okay, actually you don't get free AR-40s, AR-42. There you go.
和15年前一样，公司想要操控这
Also, the IPC was served 15 years ago.
只是最善变的心神所编织的游戏。
Yeah, there's no way AHA's gonna let this let the IPC get their way.
我收到异常防御部给的通报，他想必也知道了。歌川区发生了一起凶案，有人血洗了贡院帮的总部。
Yep.
并且留下了当年告死魔才会留下的杀人痕迹，绽放血手。
07 to the Syndicate and Lyndon Scott. The Daybreak Times news clipping: mysterious murder case in which syndicate members found dead in a pool of blood. Recently, a major homicide occurred in Daybreak District. A total of 33 members of the Sandwich Syndicate, including Boss Polwave and Second Command Costide, were found murdered at the Syndicate's headquarters. 07. Isn't the IPC like the Fatui of HSR? And then Nook like the Abyss? Not really, because it's been stated right off the bat that Nook is the big bad. And like the Fatui has been shown to be like occasionally cooperative, but more often than not hostile. And generally has a bad rep, whereas the IPC in Star Wars is a lot more controversial, let's put it that way. Because, like, the IPC is, you know, of course they're a mega corporation that's trying to colonize all the planets and everything, and that's bad. But also, they do bring, like, a unified, like, interastral, like, trade network and everything that does connect, like, everywhere together, and that sort of infrastructure is good. So, like, yeah, the IPC is I feel like a bit different. They give some parts of their vibes are similar, but they are a bit different. But yeah, it's like how, yeah, there are similarities, like how for the Fatui, there's the clear, like, Fatui has been cooperative in 3 out of 7 places we've been so far. Fontaine, Natron, and I guess Notcry, right? Yes, but the thing is, the Fatui has really not been cooperative in the 4 out of 7 places that they've not been cooperative in. Right? Like, let's not forget that the Fatui, also in 3 out of 7, are the ultimate big bads of their arcs. Right? Sure, they're cooperative in 3 out of 7 places, but in 3 out of 7 places, they're literally the main antagonists. That's not quite true with the IPC. The IPC is basically never a direct antagonist to the Trailblazers. And after the Plane Arcadia arc is actively trying to recruit the Trailblazers into their sort of anti-Nanook alliance. But yeah. And also there's like, some people like go like, oh yeah, 10 Stonehearts of IPC versus the 11 Fatui Harbingers. But I guess the difference is that the Harbingers are central to what is the Fatui, right? The Fatui is Piero and the 11 Harbingers and their underlings. Whereas the IPC's 10 Stonehearts is merely a department in the IPC, because the IPC has a bajillion departments, and the 10 Stonehearts simply lead Diamond and the 10 Stonehearts lead the strategic investment department, and they are in direct competition with the other departments, like the marketing strategy department with Osvaldo Schneider, which is a name of all time. He is an individual. Former Trailblazer at that as well. Let me pour myself some more water. So theoretically, Carol from HR exists in the IPC. Yeah? The IPC is just anything you would attribute to corporate stuff. That's like, the IPC is like a caricature, like, of like corporate. Yeah, it's like everything you imagine a corporate entity is, the IPC is. Anyways. Recently, a major homicide occurred in Daybreak District. A total of 33 members of the Sandwich Syndicate, including Boss Bullwave and Second Command Colstite, were found murdered at the Syndicate's headquarters. The Security Bureau suggests the case appears to be the result of a gang turf war, which I doubt. Crime wave strikes. Daybreak District gripped by fear. Regarding these incidents, some residents are applauding the news, claiming gang activity has been seriously disrupting daily life in Daybreak District. However, the vast majority of residents are deeply concerned, since anyone could be the next victim until the case is closed. As of press time, foot traffic on Daybreak streets have plummeted, with many shops reporting declining sales due to the impact of these cases. I mean, fair enough, a mass murder just happened there. Gang infighting, or something more sinister. A shocking murder case has cast a bloody shadow over the newly opened Phantasm games. Various rumors have added a suspiciously mysterious touch to the incident. Word has it that the Sandwich Syndicate recently acquired a supplicant mask. Could this be connected to the massacre that wiped them out? An IPC worker, Lyndon Scott, also tragically perished in the incident. But why would an IPC employee be on Sandwich Syndicate turf in the first place? That's a really good question. Regarding the above questions, I've already contacted the Security Bureau for clarification. The receptionist stated the case is still under investigation. Residents of Plain Arcadia are advised not to believe or spread rumors, and to await further official announcements.
什么？告死魔还活着？
Is this really the same Herald of Death as before?
异常防御部的人告诉我，作为业者的告死魔在接受审判。
Yeah, that's what they said. He was executed like 5 years
就算复
ago.
活，受规则的限制，同一人也无法2次成为业者。
你是说，有人在模仿他犯罪？
Could be.
没错，告死魔出现了模仿犯。但更让我担心的是，这场幻月游戏被比告死魔更可怕的东西盯上。
Oh? More terrifying than the Herald of Death? A Supremont mission, maybe?
我认为，无论这个告死魔2代是否与幻月游戏有关，击败他。 会是你向整个2项乐园展现无名客信念的好机会。
Okay, we're gonna aura farm by killing the big bad. Just as you did all those years ago.
你说的没错。至于爸爸，最近有什么主顾的委托吗？你最好先离开这个世界一阵子。
Yo, she called him Dad. Let's go. They're getting along a little bit better.
我可以把这句话理解为女儿对爸爸的关心吗？
你可以把这句话理解为星穹列车提供的安全建议。
Yeah, that's actually her dad. So far from all we've seen, this is actually her dad. Himiko seems to, yeah, Himiko seems to confirm that.
还有，由于他已加入了幻月游戏，成为业者，我会全力支持他的行动。我们家世代传承的欢愉假面，我想暂时交由他来保管。
Alright, we got that Alpha of Sparksy, right?
这个时候，我也不应该提任何反对意见，对吧？
Yeah, I mean, he's right. Not really in any place to say no to that.
谢谢。还要再来一杯吗？
我明白了。接下来该是送客时间了，对吧？我在这里确实待得够久了，我一生中大部分时候都没法陪在女儿的身旁，眼下有机会了，女儿却希望我离开，那么我也该告辞了。
啊，
继子，关于幻月游戏，惠氏家族的先祖曾留下过一些记录，晚些时候来学校图书馆一趟，我把它们交给你。
Alright, W.
我会来的，爸爸。
I really hope nothing bad happens to these two, like genuinely, because I feel like Hoyo is setting this up for something, but I really hope nothing bad happens to either of them.
抱歉，父亲来这儿逛一圈，让整个列车的气氛都尴尬了起来。
That's alright.
走吧， 我们去观景车厢慰问一下瓦尔特和小三月。父亲走了，大家也不用这么拘束了。
Just a moment. I want to chat with you. I have an idea regarding the goal of the Phantasm Games.
龙介先生走了。
Yep.
我让他先回家了。毕竟，幻月游戏的事情本就和他无关。真抱歉各位，把家事带到了列车上来。
没有的事儿，龙介叔叔是姬子姐的家人，也就是我们的家人。
If I swear to God, if Ryusuke gets jumped,
整整啦，我们很
I am, and something bad happens to him, I swear. Because like, from what I've seen of him, right? Like, sure, he has, like, he might have not have been the best father by far, but like, I don't think he's a bad person, right? He's trying to make up for things.
就在刚才，珍珠女士发来信息，想邀请星穹列车的业者见个面。
Oh, okay, we're gonna talk with Pearl. That's the first time Stone meets with Pearl in person, no? Me?
会面的地点不是什么气氛严肃的会客室，他希望我们去他名下企业的总部大楼做客参观。
Okay.
妻子，你知道珠星财团的吗？
Yeah, Pearl of Court. I heard of it.
二项乐园最大的综合娱乐公司。
I sort of got all these gem names just remind me of Steven Universe. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. We have a group that's literally called the 10 Stonehearts that are just named after different gems. Freaking Topaz, Jade, Aventurine. We have now Pearl, Diamond, Opal, Obsidian, Sapphire. Agate, that's another one. Yeah, Sugalite, or whatever it's pronounced. Is that all of them? No, there's an Amber, right? I think. I'm pretty sure there's an Amber in there somewhere. I don't know.
娱乐公司，
不错，在动画、漫画、游戏、玩具之类的娱乐消费品领域
There's no Amber.
珠星财团都能算得上独霸半壁江山。
Yeah, there is Amber because I remember like the trailer. Right? It's like something about Amber wanting to maintain neutrality. Freaking go bear money. True.
珠星的珠原来是这个意思啊！
Well, yeah, of course, that's where it came from. But yeah, okay, so they got basically like a monopoly.
那么，珍珠有没有提起他想聊什么？
说的不多，但他明确提到想和我们磋商幻月游戏的后续进展，还说可以为我们提供一些小小的帮助。
为星神游戏里的对手提供帮助。看来他确实考虑过我们的共同进退。也许他应该意识到了，幻月游戏是无法被人为操控的。
Yep, the more you try to manipulate it, the more aha will have fun with it.
在和他碰面之后，也许我们也能更清楚珍珠的意图了。
We're dealing with the biggest troll of all of the universe. You're really gonna have me meet with Pearl? You know I'm not the best with words,
你
right?
好好想想，这一路来，你和不少派系的重要人物都打过照面，有些甚至谈得上交情了。你可是个能独当一面的无名客了。
Fair enough. We already handled 3 Stonehearts in person. Why not add a 4th?
虽然珍珠身居这颗星球管理者的高位，但他同时也是实心10人之一。
Exactly.
你已经和沙金打过不少交道了。对于如何
Okay, I think Aventurine is a little more chill than her, but like.
别担心，真要出了岔子，还有机灵的本姑娘在。
Yep.
看来小三月也想一起去参观呢。
我这不是担心他吗？就算局势有变，珍珠总不能对咱们两个可
I
可
think
爱爱
Marsh
的
is
小
just
姑娘好
interested
过
in
吧
Perlux core. 珍珠奶茶 Yeah, I mean, yeah. Go get your boba.
那么这场会面就拜托你们了。
Channel your inner
姐姐
Ayato.
你不去吗？
我想和父亲谈谈，他不是要把家史里有关幻月游戏的记录交给我吗？何况，这也是你们年轻人独当一面的好机会啊。
Alright.
我明白了。那么我和他还有小三月。
Okay, so
那就
what
出
will
发
be
了
coming with us? Okay, we got our trio again. Let's go.
战车接送，好耶！那碰头的地方又在哪儿？
你们应该不陌生，就在艾特广场的大门下。
I can't believe they just name entire plaza at. Like, are we being for real?
那不就是我们第一次遇到火花的地方吗？既然安排了专车接送，怎么不上门呢？
Looks like we're not the only one getting picked up then.
也好，我一直想顺路去漫画店买上一本《苍天航路荣荣号》呢。
Alright. This is what I like about Star Rail class. They regularly change the description here, even though as you can see we're still in the same section, right? We're still in the portrait of a middle-aged artist. The text here routinely changes as the quest progresses, and I really love how they do that. Then they should do that in Genshin as well. In Genshin, this text changes a little bit every like 2 hours. Anyways, Elation relishes surprises, coincidences, and randomness as its favorite treats. While wandering through Dual Dimension City, you might just stumble upon a bit of fun in the randomness. Maybe a little bizarre research society, or perhaps a potential opponent, a friend, or even a certain supplicant who'd rather stay anonymous. Ooh. Gonna meet a supplicant. Alright, head to Dual Dimension City and wait for Perlux Core's shuttle. Alright. We're going to the At Gate.
啊，这有家便利店，我想捎带买一本《苍天航路荣荣号》的漫画，可以吗？
Alright,
就是那
sure.
个以列车冒险故事为原型的漫画吗？作者倒是挺会捕捉时事热点的。
最讨巧的是，这位作者把咱们几个都画成了可可爱爱的小动物，很符合咱们的人设嘛。
Certainly fit Marsh's. Oh, I didn't see what I clicked on.
很遗憾，按泛银和贸易体系遵守的知识产权法规定，取用现实经历进行创作，并不侵犯谁的权利。
The off. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn.
可恶，痛失赔偿金。
Yo, let's go. More
最近
Star
荣荣
Wars.
号还宣布了动画化的消息，动画版权如今就握在朱星手中。
这么值得纪念的漫画，看到了无论如何得捎带一本吧。哎，等我几分钟哦，不会耽误太久的。
看情况，我们似乎也是到得早了些。打从来到这个世界，我还没好好看看这里的街景。不如这样，我们几分钟后
In
在
a
广场
few
大门的
minutes.
下面汇合。
Why do I feel like there's gonna be some whimsical thing that happens within these few minutes?
就这么办。
If I know Hoyo's writing well enough,
那就到处逛逛吧。
there will be some whimsy happening soon.
真是太疯狂了！你有看我发的帖吗？
Okay, what did you post? Evil and intimidating ghost.
你听说了吗？会师学院那边的业者大战。
Oh yeah, I might have heard about it, or even had something to do with it.
看到了，网上的帖子早就聊了好几页了。
那个叫火花的业者，好可怕！他居然用直播散布魔音病毒，哇，太歹毒了吧！这么危险的家伙，异常防御部也不管管。
Well, they're starting to get on that now.
听说直播间已经被永久封禁了，得亏那个星穹列车的无名客动作迅速。
07. -1 streamer.
下一个出现的业者又会做些什么呀？
Also, goddamn, permabanned. The people in Planar Arcadia does a better job on moderating than freaking Twitch. What? I didn't say that. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I mean, there's a little dog by the stand. Why does this silhouette look so familiar? Ooh, that's Asheville over there. Okay, we'll be talking to Asheville later.
苍天航路荣荣号最新话出了，你看了吗？
Holy lineup! Boy, there's March.
维马老师，永远的神。
Where are QR code?
新一期是什么剧
Oh yeah, we talked to the author in one of the interactions of
快快
the.
告诉我，
Is that a cardboard cutout inside of there? Or are those actual people? Okay, these I feel like I believe are supposed to be people on the left. Is this one a cardboard cutout? I actually can't tell. Also on last stream. You want a moderation? Have some moderation. Cooked. Okay, we'll look at these achievements when we are done with the entire quest. Is that a Bellabog enemy by the vending machine? Yes, but this is the IPC machine, so technically it's everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, it's just the IPC guy buying some stuff. These are IPC people.
我好几次想去店里买一本荣荣号的漫画，但发现都卖空了。希望在这家店里能买到。
What's this line? Yeah, good luck. Oh my god, Sparksy is so short. What's happening here? Yo, what's up?
苍天航路荣荣号最新话出了，你看了吗？
不好意思，我不喜欢这么低龄向的作品。
Bro.
漫画里那个帕姆大机器人公开了官方设定图。
Oh, I'm sure this is not foreshadowing. Oh yeah, 4 years. Yep. I mean, yeah, that seems to be a thing for all Foxians and all that. In Sorrow. But anyways, yeah, this I'm sure this is not foreshadowing. Well, excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure this is not foreshadowing to what we'll see later on in the quest. Nope.
这么没有现实感的鸡舍，到底有什么好看的？
啊，你会不会和人聊天？你会不会和人聊天？
别生气嘛，要是破晓战队和浣熊合体的话，我就感兴趣了。
你真的很幼稚啊。
Average discussion between a toxic Genshin fan and a toxic Wuthering Waves fan.
你好，想了解一下幸福微笑研究会吗？
所以你们这个
Is that the cult that will try to recruit us last patch?
他在这干什么？
Yo, Asheville, what's up?
工作生活压力沉重到压得人喘不过气来，请您务必了解一下幸福微笑研究会。
I could have sworn that's the cult that tried to recruit us last patch.
你们这个免费吗？
请放心，加入研究会唯一需要的是您抽出一点宝贵时间就好。我们在歌川附近设有宣讲会场，在那里我们会向所有来客提供免费的心理疏导。
Why am I getting the gut feeling that these guys are somehow connected to the mass murders? Okay. I think you need to put like a quote around tried, because I'm gonna be for real, they kind of just did like the bare minimum to like remove all the most over Japanese stuff, like making sure the street isn't filled with cherry blossoms. But like this place still feels pretty distinctly like Japanese, I feel like. But yeah.
我有一位过世的朋友提到过你们，他曾跟我说过，
啊
要是遇到什么困难，可以求助研究会的好心人。
Ash was trying to seek therapy because his good bud Kostai got murdered. Damn. Do all the NPCs have Japanese names? Most of the NPCs I interacted with don't really even have names. They just use their positions. And that's how Sorrow rolls with it most of the time in mainline quests. if an NPC doesn't need to have names that you need to remember them by, if they're not a recurring character, they don't need a name. But the recurring NPCs, at least the ones that struck an impression on me, some of them do. Like, Kuchiba is very much a Japanese name. So, depends. As always.
您的朋友身故了，真令人悲伤啊！但他给您留下的遗言，确实为您指明了人生道路。
他告诉我，加入幸福微笑研究会，就能永远消除痛苦，得到幸福的笑容。这是真的。
I feel like Asheville isn't actually trying. Yeah, it is very performative. It is very much just to like get past the scrutiny of like, oh, are you patriotic enough? Like yeah. Yeah, it's very performative. Like even like the architecture, you walk around, you can tell this is Japan. Like I don't know. Like my first reaction upon entering Dual Mansion City is that this is Akihabara. Like I went to Japan like last summer. I know what the place looks like. Like you go to Dual Mansion City, I'm like, this is literally Akihabara in Tokyo. Like yeah, it just is.
当然是真的。看看周围这个社会，人人彼此猜忌，相互漠视。
So I feel like Asheville isn't actually legitimately trying to join this. Maybe Asheville is investigating this group. But then it's Asheville, you never know. You can be a bit of a silly grouper sometimes. But yeah, just trust me in that. Like this place looks Japanese.
您听说了吧？有个主播占据了会试学院。 想通过网络撒播魔音病毒，而歌川那边的帮派仇杀火并，死掉了好些人。啊，愿欢愉之主普救众生。研究会的成立初衷，正是为了治疗人类内心无法愈合的伤痛。他奉行阿哈的宗旨，要将笑声遍洒人间，消除一切痛苦。
I think you might have a little bit of misunderstanding of Aha. We're talking about the Eon that is ascended when he saw a crying baby fall from the sky. But like, sure. Eliminate all suffering. What's that mean?
当然就是字面意义上的，就像是用橡皮将铅笔的涂鸦擦掉一样。
Yeah, this has to be just like the biggest red flag I've ever seen.
两位，你们是否听说过15年前血图游戏的悲剧呢
？Some of it, I would like to get more information out of it, though.
不愧是星穹列车的大明星啊，连15年前的旧事都打听得一清二楚。在上一次幻月游戏中，有许多人因为意外失去了自己的亲人与子女，他们的内心 仿佛被痛苦凿开了一个怎么也无法填满的空洞，余生只能和悲伤为伴。为了能摆脱痛苦，这些失去挚爱至亲的人们聚集起来，成立了受害者互助协会。
Okay, so that's how you guys came about.
这就是幸福微笑研究会的前身。10多年过去了，研究会正在帮助越来越多的人走出生命中的黑暗。
Like again, it just sounds like these guys are like trying to be too positive. It almost feels like they're like compensating. I don't know. I'm just a little sus about the way they're like, we are gonna erase all suffering. Like that's a bit.
对了，如果您这样的知名人士也对研究会感兴趣的话，那可就太好了。之后闲暇时间，请务必来我们的互助会看看。
星穹列车的大明星。 看来咱俩还真是冤家路窄啊。
Ah, Detective Passerby, what are you doing?
我出现在这里，当然是在干侦。
Okay, yeah, Asheville was trying to do some investigations into it. Okay.
搞砸了我的调查。
You're investigating some roadside charity group?
幸福微笑研究会。
Okay, okay, I'm not going crazy. Asheville is also like getting tipped off by them, but also, do I really trust this guy's instinct? This is a guy that saw Silver and went like, yeah, this must be like what's that Silver Hunter called? Right, Kafka. Like, are we being for real? Well, someone I knew died in that incident.
哦，从你的社交关系判断，你说的死者该不会是现场
Yep, Lyndon Scott.
打算替他报仇吗？
Well, I plan on defeating the Herald of Death, and that counts as revenge.
哦，所以你的下一个奇迹是处决告死魔，倒也不意外。
请小心，犯下这个案子的告死魔很危险。
谢谢你的关心，小心。很久没人对我说这2个字了。不过查清这桩案子是我的义务，哪怕没人为此掏钱，我也会查出凶手，
Right.
将他就地正法。
Broski has a personal vendetta against. Yeah, a friend of yours was among the victims.
一个和我私交还算不错的笨蛋。
R.I.P. Cost died.
帮派分子死于仇杀、火并，这些都不意外。但死于某个疯子取乐般的虐杀，我不能接受。无论身在银河中的哪个世界、哪个时代，无论文明如何变化，有些规则永远不会被改变。比如，以牙还牙，以眼还眼。
Insert that Gandhi quote. Feel free to search it up.
今天本姑娘真是好运，居然让我买到了便利
Oh,
店里
well,
最后一
March
本
is
漫
back.
画。这位是？
Oh, the cheerful music is back. Yo.
自我介绍一下，名侦探不死图。和你的这位
名侦探
朋友
Are we being for real?
的关系
Freaking famous detective. Okay, well, we didn't actually fight though. I'm not gonna be that mean to like, you're like, oh, I don't know this guy.
原来是这么一个打，好吧。
啊，还是第一次听人介绍自己是名侦探呢。
Okay, I'm not the only one. Again, I'm glad I'm being proven like as being sensible.
不死图先生，你总盯着我干嘛？我脸上有什么奇怪的东西吗？
那个，小妹妹，你怀里那本是《苍天航路》能不能请把这本
I don't think Mark is willing to give that up.
让给你，可这是店里的最后一本漫画。
这样啊，当然，我不是让你白给，我会付钱的。这本漫画的原价是300信用点，我可以10倍收购，3000信用点，怎么样？
大叔，这根本不是钱的事情。
True.
啊，是因为这是店里的最后一本漫画。确实。
Okay, Broski's analogy is getting.
里的最后一块蛋糕，原野上的最后一只猎物。
No, she just wants the goddamn comic because it's about us. All right. God forbid a girl wants to read the book that's written about her adventures. Like, hello?
3万信用点怎么样？不能再多了，我手头也不阔绰。
Aren't you a bit too old for stuff like this? Okay, that's I don't think so, but like I do need to like make him like step back for a moment and reflect on what he's doing. Oh.
今天是他的告别仪式，我想着买一本他最喜欢的漫画去祭奠他。
Okay, March. Define a kid. Because girl just popped out of a thick block of ice, like some years ago. and doesn't remember anything from before. So like, I don't know. Maybe yes, kind of to someone like Asheville probably.
这家伙闲聊时总会跟我说什么浣熊和球棒，什么列车的旅程永远不会结束之类的，听得耳朵都起茧子了。
Oh, I heard about there being a discussion on that on Twitter or something like that. It's freaking any discussion on Twitter just devolves into degeneracy.
店里的最后一本漫画。
好了好了，本姑娘最听不得这种让人心碎成八瓣的话。
Well, -1 comic.
先生，这本漫画你先拿走吧。
谢谢你的漫画，小妹妹。这3万信用点还请你收好。啊，对了，听说你们就是这本漫画的角色原型，能请你们顺道帮我签个名吗？
啊，
真拿你没办法哎。
Your journey never end.
谢谢二位。恶水这家伙要是泉下有知，他应该会很开心。
啊，
作为报答，小姑娘，我想给你一些善意的提醒。我知道你打算将告死魔作为展示自己英雄形象的目标。
Yes.
不过在幻月游戏的舞台上，当所有人的目光都注视着你的时候
Also true, because by defeating Sparksy, we kind of became the target in the, what's the metaphor? Like the Dark Forest, right? Like the metaphor is like in Dark Forest, the one that makes himself known will become the target of all. Like, yeah.
因为当你向那些普通人展示超然的奇迹和力量时，他们的愿力也随时可能会成为恐慌嫉恨的愿力。只是个文字游戏，
Okay,
你懂我意思就好。
The CN pun didn't really translate, but sure.
所以，不管你对这位告死魔有什么想法，复仇这样容易脏手的事儿，还是交给我这样压根儿不在乎胜负的人，如何？和这本漫画一样，对他。
Okay, we got 2 people hunting. 愿力 as in like 许愿 as in like wish power, right? But also 愿力 as in like 埋怨 as in like to like wish someone ill. 愿力 I can play the entire voice line if you want.
因为当你向那些普通人展示超然的奇迹和力量时，他们的愿力也随时可能会成为恐慌嫉恨的愿力。只是个文字游戏，你懂我意思就好。
But yeah, there we go. You're a supplicant? Just freaking
是你
smart.
认识的人。
Sure.
他是个路过的奇怪的侦探大叔。
时候差不多了，该去和诛心的迎接人碰头了。
Remember I said that we were gonna... I mean, how do they translate Sino? They just come up with new puns. Yeah, they just come up with new puns. Which is honestly, like, props for the writing and localization teams for that. But, like, it brings me pain, but props to them for going the extra mile, I suppose. That's... good on them, I guess. Shrug. Alright, let's go meet Pearl. Meet up with Pearl Corp's host. Okay, there we go. So the supplicant we met was Asheville,
咱们道广场的大
which we already knew about because we
怎么没
saw
朝见公司打扮的
the
人呢
ending of the last patch, where after the death of Constantine, he decided to phone up Pearl and take one of her masks. And it seems like from what we saw at the end there was all the masks, that Pearl's 3 masks, one went to Astral, one went to Sorolf, and the last one she just took for herself. Maybe they're running late?
也许对方路上堵车耽搁了。
Who knows?
星穹列车的诸位，你们好。
Oh, you're the
很
guy.
荣幸能接待各位前往参观总部大厦。
The music just turned ominous. Do we trust this guy? Like, this is a pretty good way to gauge things, right? Just like, if the music turns ominous, then like,
季凯，
you trust this guy with your life? You must not value your life as nearly enough as you should be, my friend.
我是朱新造，为1000086号机，商务科的特别安保专员。我被赋予的人类称呼是费伦，听说来自某个古老语言中的铁。很高兴为您效劳。
Meaning iron. It literally is just Ferium, or like freaking elemental table for elemental like symbol for iron. Fe from Latin Ferium. Just with iron. Ferron. Okay, sure. Wait, is that the guy's name? I wasn't quite listening. I was reading.
为1000086号机，商务科的特别安保专员。我被赋予的人类称呼是费伦，听说来自某个古老语言中的铁。
No, okay, no, okay, no. I swear my ears would have caught that if Yashi decided to call himself Altia. Like, no. How long have you been waiting here?
各位不必在意，今天我被安排的唯一工作，就是确保大家顺利和愉快的到达。
Again, the ominous music does not help the atmosphere.
那咱们还等什么呢？
Currently, Fire here is not passing the vibe check.
按照珍珠女士秘书的吩咐，还有一位客人要我顺道迎接。
Oh.
我怎么就没想到呢？咱们竟是同路人。
No way, bro. So that's why the text didn't change after we matched Phil.
季凯，接下来咱们怎么走？是进到你的座舱里，还是你背着大家飞过去？
专车已经就位，请各位入座。
Okay. Why is the music so like oppressive? Also, holy, that is a decked out car. Like that's some fancy decor.
嚯，涂装还真有个性。
这并非一般商务接待车。
But also, I don't know, the car looks a little old school. I guess that's the whole vibes around here, I suppose. Like the little lights look like you see from like the 1980s.
但我还是想问个问题。
But like I guess it fits with the Japan vibes, right?
真的能坐下？
You know what they say about Japan? They've been living. They were living in the 2000s and 1980s. They were living in the 2000s and the 2000s. They're still living in the 2000s and 2020s. So, yeah, it can't fit.
当然是不行的，但这辆车将会由我远程驾驶和监护。贵客们，请上座吧。
All right. Okay, this place looks legit. Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, I see a pom-pom mech. I am back in the suspicion. Oh, Velt is thrilled. Velt is so absolutely thrilled by what he's seeing. And oh, bless him.
好大的机器人！
Yeah, that is in fact a lot of Gundams.
诸位，欢迎莅临朱熹的总部大楼。
妻子姐说这是家综合娱乐公司，当时咱就在想，那它的总部可不能是座普普通通的写字楼啊。
True.
但这也太
Get in the robot, Shinji.
超大的机器人雕像，这完全就是一座超级机库嘛。
Yep.
您说的一点没错，按创始人的要求，B 公司本部的大厅被特意修建成了如今的样貌。 为消费者实现超越期待的梦想，这正是朱星一向坚守的设计宗旨。如果各位中有熟悉朱星作品的观众，应该能认出这是。
Well, your time to shine.
基凯战士系列，破晓战队的行动基地。
The reaction.
看来杨先生是本公司动画的资深爱好者呀。星穹列车的各位，在正式会谈开始前，珍珠女士希望
We're gonna take a tour. Okay.
体验一番。 他已派出专人作陪，还请贵宾们稍作等待。
我明白了，费伦先生，有劳您一路的迎接。
A member of our staff to accompany you. Okay. Yes, Pearl does run a mecha anime studio. Yes, you are right. You are right. That this is yep.
我先失陪了，侦探先生，这边请。
Okay, so Fire is leading
有缘再见
Astro
了
elsewhere.
各位。
Interesting. But she can't draw. I think she's trying to learn how to, right? Is that? She definitely loves studying paintings. That's we saw her doing that last patch. I don't know.
啊，珍珠在会谈前希望我们先在这儿逛逛，还真是奇怪的安排。
Probably have different stuff she wants to talk to Asheville about compared to us.
这会和他提出的合作有关吗？我很好奇。也许，这是他对自己另一重身份的自我介绍。
不管怎么样，有逛逛，一切就好。趁接待的人还没来，咱们私下看看。
Alright, I guess let's go take a look.
杨叔，来这边，快过来
Oh,
呀！
and there goes March. Check out that huge, awesome robot.
我们不要走太远了。
Where does this go? Back to Dual Dimension City. Okay. Alright. Have you ever been up those floating rocks around Paha Isle? You mean like the ones that are just like levitating off the ground around the Fatui base? Don't think so. No. I haven't had a reason to be on those rocks. I'm just letting Sparksy finish her like TikTok dance real quick. Mr. Yang managed to keep his utterly poised even when faced with a giant, awesome humanoid robot. I suppose that's the adult way to handle excitement. Yeah, there's just nothing up there, so there's just no reason for me to ever check it out.
杨叔，这不是你最喜欢的大机器人吗？
Giant robots, 大机器人。
我看到了，看到了，别那么大声，我们是来做客的，在外面还是要保持仪态庄重。
Huge, awesome robots. Yep. Yeah. W Velt for being for being chill and calm, even when this is probably very exciting for him.
仔细一看，这台机铠的许多部件都没能安装，真是遗憾呢。
Right, yeah, I was looking at it, it seems like it was missing an arm or something.
动起来的它会是何等英姿！
杨叔，快跟咱讲讲，这台大机器人和你做动画师时设计的那个，阿拉哈托，到底哪个更厉害啊？
I'm probably missing some Honkai Impact over here.
这是在人家的地头，跨作品比较机器人的战力，未免对创作者们有些失礼了吧？
Yeah, power scaling is human nature.
是啊，我看银河战力党的玩家们总会把各个角色的战斗力比来比去的。
阿拉哈托是机器人动画，破晓战队是真人英雄剧，这两者真没法比。
Vault is trying to dodge the question.
好标准的成年人式回答。
Yeah. Politician answer. Dodging the question. Oh god. Arahato is a giant mech created by Anti-Entropy, which was employed in 2000 during the second eruption in an effort to suppress Syrian. It is still in active use as one of Anti-Entropy's defense weapons, typically used in space. Amazing how I understood not a single proper noun in that entire sentence. Or 2 sentences, or is it like 3? 2 sentences. Those are just words.
你们就放过我这个已经不再热血的成年人吧。难得来这么有趣的地方，咱们3个人一起在这巨大的机铠下合个影吧。
Okay, yeah, sure.
好耶！让我设个自动拍摄，这样咱们就能一块儿照进去了。
Booyah!
站在这么大的机铠下方，很有感觉。
杨叔果然还是个热血少年呐。
The freaking why is the height a freaking linear graph? Okay, what's the range? Okay, I'm supposed to stand back here. Okay, has to be taken like this, right? Surely. Nah, I think this is a strat. Okay. I have to capture all 3. That's unfortunate. Can I, like... No, that doesn't work. Walking forward is definitely the strat. Do this, and back, like, a couple steps. Look at me being such a good photographer. I feel like we should be going a little bit right to left, because then it emphasizes the arm it has more than the arm that is missing. Ah! Nihilux! Stop photobombing!
为什么照片里突然多了一个人？
大白天的，怎么还能在人迹这么旺的地方闹鬼呢？
Oh my god, Karian. Yep, the Nihilux is Karian. Yep. Just the people lack of non-teleporting means to travel within Nokrai. Yeah, I mean, Notlan spoiled us. Notlan absolutely spoiled us. Like, Notlan traversal actually just feels so good. Okay, holy sound effects. Who is this now? If I'm meeting a woman for the first time, I am not going to call her ghastly. Like, hello, Stell? Basic conversational skills? She's not joking when she says she's bad with words. Who is this now?
你谁啊？
Like... Freaking... You... The hell is happening? What? Hello? Where did the music go? Is she playable? She will be playable, probably, most likely. Yeah.
真是好伟大的一张脸呐。
See, like, remember when I say, like, when you're approaching a woman for the first time, you shouldn't call her ghastly? This is like the complete opposite end of what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't just, like, say nothing. Just walk up, carefully inspect her, and go like, that is a magnificent face. That's also not what you're supposed to do. Like, these two have no social skills. Let's see. Aya Amare. Oh yeah, I see where I see it. I see it.
新闻上看到时完全不一样。能近距离端详。
Okay, a bit too close. A bit too close. A bit too close. Personal space. A little bit of blush.
靠太近了，对不住，怪我没有把握好距离感。
One or two. I'm intrusive zoning.
打量这么伟大的脸，这种冲动完全是不可抗力呀！你就原谅我吧。
I am not doing three.
哎呀，忘了向各位出示了，这是我的工牌，我是珠晶财团换造技术研发部专员薛兆。
She works for Prolux Corp? I guess it makes sense if she's appearing here, I suppose. Alright. So...
哎呀，忘了向各位出示了，这是我的工牌，我是珠晶财团换造技术研发部专员薛兆，在星际和平公司的职级是 P30。
So Nihilux is IPC. Yes, she is very manga themed. If you look, there's a little like dotting effect that's used for shading on her like little ribbons. Hello, Miss Nihilux. How high up on the corporate ladder is P30? I don't remember.
稍微高级一些的牛马罢了。和诸位平时往来的战头部大人物们肯定不能。
I mean, fair enough. Those Stonehearts are very high up. Yeah, see, look at the ribbon.
所以，云友和贵干。
Well, she's probably the tour guide that Pearl mentioned.
哦，是珍珠女士派我来大厅迎接列车的贵客的。
W.
诸位都是有名的超银河级英雄，脸在新闻上刷了不止一次，我一眼就认出来了，所以迫不及待地闪过来，想和诸位合照一张。
Even look at that. Even her sleeves. There's a little bit of that dotting effect. I don't know that effect 100% has a proper name to it. I just don't know it because I don't use that effect even when I draw.
各位好。接下来将由我担任导游，引领大家全方位深入这座大楼的各处区域打卡游览。
Yep, my PNG and my profile picture are all drawn by yours truly. I cooked up my PNG, I think, in like an hour and a half's time, while on a flight. But yes. All the artwork you see on this channel are drawn by yours truly. Because I don't feel like commissioning other people, and I just feel like I can draw everything myself. Because then I know what I like. I am competent enough at drawing to produce what I want to see. So might as well do it myself. The consequence of that is that, to this day, I still do not have a proper profile banner. That's gonna happen soon, plus 2 months. And every time I mention it, like every time I utter the word of profile banner, channel banner, anything to, like, it gets pushed back another month. That's how it works. I don't make the rules.
还是3月小姐关心的苍天航路熔融后的动画产品，将由我来为各位揭晓这些大热产品背后的秘密。
Oh wait, is her glove one of those gloves that helps you draw like on a tablet?
真的吗？我都有点迫不及待了。
I could have sworn I saw that.
当然是真的。
Right, if you look at
有什么想看的，想了解的
yeah, see if you look at her
全都可以告诉我。
left hand, it's fully covered, but if you look at the right hand, the 3 fingers that she would use to hold the pen doesn't have the gloves, but the right side of the outer side of her right hand is covered, so that when she's drawing the tablet, right, she's resting her hand on the tablet doesn't register her hand resting on it as like a stroke.
咱们先去商品区走走。
I could do one,
我来给各
honestly,
位送上一
but
份纪念品。
I don't draw enough to feel like making that purchase worthwhile. Go check out the bestsellers and optional walk around the gift shop. So I need to go to that thing the last. The dot effect is called screen tones. The more you know. I will probably forget about that in 20 minutes, but it's good that I at least learned it. Okay, we move on to the next part of the quest. Society of the Spectacle and its enemies. The #1 most liked guide for visiting Parallax Tower. Prices here are cheaper than shopping online, so only grab the limited edition stuff if you really want it. The Mechatrons on display are actually professional models hired by the IPC. Please don't touch them while they're working. Preview the latest colors and gear at the Mechatron Design Studio a month in advance. If you're looking to modify, remember to pre-order. The Battle Hall closes for maintenance from time to time. Check the official website before you sign up for a visit. I think I get a lot of free music discs for the Express player. Just by doing the quest. Yo, Velt, what's up?
杨先生，你对这座基凯雕像恋恋不舍，是想多拍几张留念合照吗？
我只是好奇，这台巨大的机器人在多久之后会完工？
小小剧透一下，这其实也是今天参观流程的一环哦。
Oh,
我们想邀
Velt,
请
it's your lucky day.
参与这座基凯雕像的装配。
It's your lucky
那
day.
他在完成装配后，能像2项乐园的其他基凯那样行动吗？
这恐怕就有些难度了。各位应该听说过吧？基凯是由愿力驱动的幻造种，内部并没有什么复杂机械结构。
Okay.
人嘛，看着没有生命的外物时，总会不自觉将它想象成有生命、可以思考和活动的存在。就是这种移情作用产生的愿力，赋予了基凯，不，赋予了所有幻造种以生命。
I'm thinking this big old ball ought to be able to move too there.
供你一个人寻思，当然是不行的。越大的幻造种，就需要越庞大的愿力维持。要让这样巨大的幻造种活过来，必须跨越不可能存在的思维桎梏才行。
Okay, well, this entire sentence is this entire like 2 sentences are all highlighted, which means this is gonna be relevant later on in the quest. So, break free from the mental shackles of impossibility to bring such a massive imagination to life, which in turn requires stories filled with the grandest of wishes and imaginations that know no bounds. Okay, so someone in the story will be collecting all the big wishes and imaginations to try to bring a massive imagination to life.
可惜呀，现代人类的思维太现实了，人们总会忍不住去想，这么大的基凯到底是怎么动起来的？ 这么巨大的重量，它为什么没被压垮呢
？Me when I see internet threads, I was like, oh, imagine dealing with insert like animal that has been scaled up 100 times, and people just go like, oh well, actually because of the square cube law, their heat production actually increases it cubically with their size. Because it's based on their volume, but their surface area, which is a heat dissipation, only scales squarely because it's surface area. So actually, it will just heat itself to death. I'm like, no, you're missing the point. Have some whimsy in your life. Yes, if you just scale like any living thing up or down, they're just gonna probably have more problems than that, but. Like, at least it will, yeah, like, overheating to death and freezing to death will definitely be part of it, but, like, come on, man, have some whimsy. Have some more whimsy in your life.
只需掺杂一点点怀疑，巨型机铠屹立于大地之上，就是个遥不可及的梦。也许，它要是出现在原始人社会里，倒是更容易活过来吧。
Well, time to hit up Dr. Primitive.
高兴点嘛，您今天有机会将这台巨大机铠拼装完成，这可是多少机器人爱好者们求之不得的一刻呀。
Yeah. There's nothing on the left side. There's nothing on the left side. Okay. There's an enemy there apparently. Oh, there's March looking at the pop-up thing that definitely will not be relevant on later in the class. Is that a cat dongo? Where? This thing? Yes it is, and it gives you technique points. Well, it's actually a fox dongo. It's a kitsune dongo. Oh, look. Bam. Technique points. Yai themed dongo, true. You can even say it's Evanesha themed. Alright. Investigate.
有句俗话说得好啊，发财梦，英雄心，千般努力归诸心。
Sounds a little propaganda.
不管是小孩还是大人，大家总会做些美梦，成为从邪恶势力的手中拯救世界的英雄，与巨大的机铠合体放出酷炫的大招，诛心出售这些梦想，然后从中大赚特赚。
Average IPC behavior.
诸位看，这个区域销售诛心生产的机铠魔丸，其中销量最好的还是破晓战队系列。
Why does that guy look like Scott in the background? May he rest in peace.
哇，这个玩具看起来好精巧，难怪杨社会对这些机铠念念不忘。
真羡慕二项乐园的孩子。我成长的年代里，机器人玩具还是稀罕东西。
看着几位两眼放光的样子，我不禁想起。
Surely you're not older than Welt.
那时候的我，有一阵子穷的就连去便利店里买盒牛奶都要犹豫半天。我在心里默默告诉自己，我一定要努力奋斗，一定可以大发横财的。
啊？
那有钱的目标，您实现了吗？
经过多年的努力和打拼，姐姐我呀，终于也不再年轻了。
Look at March's expression. Oh, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, I was young and poor, and at least now I'm no longer young. God damn it. Why are we just out of nowhere going like, oh no, you're actually young and beautiful? I mean, sure, yes, she does look really good, but like, why are we sweet talking her?
姐姐有自己保持年轻的秘诀。
Oh, what is it?
那就是谎报年龄。你也多学着点吧。
Oh. That unimpressed face. Oh my god. Just say you're older than you actually are, and everyone like, wow, you look so much younger.
大发横财不敢说，但小赚一笔的目标，姐姐我就快要做到了。
别吊咱们胃口啦，徐兆小姐，快展开讲讲。
Okay.
说出来怕你们不信，我有几位朋友，他们一直在试图创造一种去中心化的数字货币，来对抗公司的信用点体系。
No way, Bitcoin.
这些人莫非来自朋克？
没错，这些人来自游牧矿工这个派系，他们发现了可以盗取博士尊算力挖矿的方法， 正在挖
Okay,
掘
actual
现的
freaking
博士币。
actual
姐姐
crypto.
我已经拿
No,
全部身家
Nihilux,
重
don't
仓
fall
了
for
这
the
个项目
crypto scams. No, no, don't fall for it. The without any central authority backing it, it's too unstable. No.
总觉得这种行为的风险不小。
Yeah.
人生嘛，起起落落是常事，风险
You're
越
also
高，
gambling.
收益越大。
We get along well with Yagua and Aventurine. Alright. Yo, March, what's up?
哎，等等，这不对吧？
Nah, this is so that they now use News to train AI. Isn't News literally AI? Yeah, like... Like, News, they don't need to train AI, they already got AI. Which is really interesting if you consider the fact that they came up with like general AI, like not generative AI. I guess like if you know the difference, generative AI is the stuff we have right now, which kind of just predicts what's the most likely thing you want to happen. Like all the words that are like they don't actually understand what each word means. They just go like, this is probably how the words are supposed to go based on data I've seen, and I'm gonna make an educated guess on how the sentence is supposed to go. Whereas a general AI actually does have all like the meaning of each word and actually is parsing it by itself. And that is just straight up not achieved right now. Like in the Star Wars universe, they developed general AI, which is the stuff that News, the two Ruperts, Planet Screwlim, all of that falls under. They got general AI, but they don't have but crypto is a new thing. Like what?
做得非常精致啊。
Yeah, it is pretty good craftsmanship. Hopefully, we don't have to fight that at some point. Surely.
这是合金帕姆王的玩具模型，目前尚未正式投放市场销售。这不算什么，之后各位还会见到更酷炫的玩具呢。
They probably wrote this a few years ago. I mean, no. Like the crypto part, I feel like it's probably a relatively recent thing, but like. It makes no sense for you to use it to train AI in the Star Wars universe where AI is already everywhere, and especially to train generative AI when general AI is everywhere. Because if you have general AI, generative AI is pretty bad. If you have a general AI, because you much rather have a thing that understands what you're doing rather than just like tries to predict what is the right thing and but doesn't actually understand it.
这东西的版权真的没有问题吗？
其实嘛，这是苍天航路荣荣号的帕姆，和星穹列车的帕姆无关。
Right. Why is it called King Pop One?
作为列车长，他也算是星穹列车的无冕之王了，对吧？总不能叫他王帕姆吧？
Pom Pom Kong. Okay, that's.
要说送给列车的纪念品，恐怕没什么能比这款玩具更合适的了。
That's fair.
不过，单单送出个礼物，似乎缺了那么点意思。
Oh?
我有个不情之请，我想请你去那边的无头鸡铠雕像同我合个影，再为照片签个名，作为给诸星的员工们留下的纪念品，如何？
Sure.
要是你愿意的话，我可以动用我手头的权限，把还未面世的帕姆王合金5周999镀金开模原型送给各位，全宇宙仅此一台，考虑一下，亲。
Oh? Sounds like a sweet deal.
全宇宙仅此一件的纪念品，列车长一定喜欢。
Yep.
全靠你啦！
走吧，走吧。
Alright, Nihilux is fun. I like her, she's chill. Alrighty. A Parallax Corp themed sculpture for taking group photos. You can go behind the sculpture and place your amazing face in an appropriate spot. Adjust the camera to a suitable angle, and you'll look like a Megatron warrior.
简直是人机一体。准备好拍照了吗？
我准备好了。
Alright, use the function button below to take a picture with the camera. Okay, there we go. That's the right angle.
好喜欢这张照片，突然生出私心，想要把它私藏起来了。
Huh?
但说好的独家礼物，你可不能忘哦。没问题。不仅如此，我还可以每人送一套普通
God damn, what is this corruption?
去收银区结账吧。你竟然也看破小镇。
Alright, head to the checkout. Almost hit that enemy by accident. I do not want to do a battle right now.
女士们、先生们，
您好，很高兴为您服务。我想给这3位到访的星穹列车的贵客，一人送出一套合金帕姆王魔丸作为礼物。好的，没问题。礼品记账的话，能麻烦您报一下工号吗？相关消费请帮我记在这个工号名下。这是珍珠女士的工号。
Yep. Pearl's ID number.
毕竟几位可是由珍珠女士请来的贵客呀，礼物当然要以她的名义送出。
Okay, sure. Just giving out stuff in Pearl's name.
原来如此，请稍等。
Does Pearl know about this? Probably she can find out about it if she wants to.
您的合金泡姆王打包好了，请问您是现在带走还是使用寄送服务？
Nice.
接下来我们还有参观流程，就麻烦你们直接寄送到星穹列车上吧。没问题，也祝列车的几位贵客参观愉快。礼物送出，接下来我带大家去参观机凯设计室。
How much does that even cost? 100, 200? I don't know. Probably, honestly, this probably costs like 4 digits amounts of credits. At least, I feel like. I mean, if the comic book costs 300, this has to cost a bunch more than this. I feel like. King Pom Pom, Alloy Armor 999. Goddamn, Planar King loves using that number. The original prototype for the King Pom Pom figure. In Fluffy Across the Blue, it is a powerhouse that puts most of the nameless to shame. It comes with a full suite of cleaning, laundry, and sanitizing systems, making it more than a match for 99% of the universe's housework. Pom Pom is actually starting to feel a little threatened. Goddamn.
这是我最期待的环节了。
Alright, visit the design studio. Alright, let's go there then, I guess. Give me that. Hey, give me this.
展区内机凯均可供选购，详情请咨询附近的工作人员。祝您有。
你是那个？
Yeah?
不，你就是那个浣熊前辈。也不对，你是星穹列车。
Okay, caught.
还有3月。
Please don't pass out right then and here.
你好，我还是更喜欢别人叫我本名3月7。这位是瓦尔特。
Yeah, Genshin would actually name all the NPCs. Star Wars does not.
一次遇见了3位列车组成员，好幸运啊！我是大家的粉丝，尤其是前辈。 苍天航路荣荣号每一期我都没错过。
Star Wars really knows to like emphasize like to like a lot to the point that like, hey, this guy is gonna be a one-time NPC. You do not have to care about this guy at all.
可恶，居然当着本姑娘的面说更喜欢你，还好咱没那么小心眼。
Not that petty. That's being the operative word.
放宽心，小三月。 很难说这个世界的人喜爱的究竟是真正的列车组，还是荣荣号里的小动物列车组。
我可不只追荣荣号的连载，各位在贝城、仙州、匹诺康尼，还有翁法罗斯的冒险新闻，我一直都有关注。可惜，翁法罗斯之战的视频资源网上实在太少了。
Really? I'm surprised the IPC didn't record videos of that and just spread everywhere. Which I guess Iron Tube did screw up all the devices in it, so a lot of the footage probably got cooked. Also, yeah, interesting hairstyle.
对了，我昨天还重温了前辈在圣杯今晚留下来，再度踏上开拓之旅的情节。
Oh God! Why do you remind me of that? Oh, this is behold Britain. I could have made it this far without some team effort.
身为传奇英雄，竟然还这么谦逊，不愧是无辈的表
Stellar?
率。
Stell? Say that again.
对了，我家里还珍藏着一个垃圾桶，早知道今天能遇见前辈，我就该把那个桶带上。
That's crazy.
我能冒昧的要个签名吗？就请签在衣服上吧。这件衣服我打算一辈子都不洗了。
Damn.
小朋友这个样子，和10分钟前的我简直一模一样。
Honestly, at least not looks even trying to deny it. I mean, it probably just isn't an intentional
别
pun.
担心，他是不会立刻飞走的。倒是你，噼里啪啦讲了半天，来个自我介绍啊，让你的偶像姐姐了解你一下吧。
抱歉，都怪我太激动了。我是破晓战队里的灰烬战士，本名不重要，你们叫我灰烬就好。
That's crazy.
几位要是不着急的话，可以和我再聊几句吗？
Okay, we're just chatting with this guy that doesn't even tell us his actual name. Okay, well, sure, I'll be for real. I'm starting to feel a little bit exhausted, but that's just because it's 9 a.m. But it's fine. We'll try to finish this part of it. His first name is Young, middle name Man, and his last name in Gray. I mean, I actually don't know much about Daybreak Squadron. Someone does though.
破晓战队是满院电视台超级英雄剧《基凯战士》系列中人气最高的一作，讲述与基凯们合体作战的少年少女们对抗黑暗之蛇。 拯救2项乐园的故事，
真没想到，杨先生对咱们的故事背景这么熟悉。
Yup, he would know.
毕竟，我也是你们的忠实观众啊。
那可真是太荣幸了。
So what do you usually do around here?
我只是个小演员，在电视剧里扮演着英雄，就像前辈的事迹鼓舞着我一样。破晓战队也在努力鼓舞大家，对抗生活中的一切困难。
W.
最近。 满院电视台向异常防御部提交的申请得到了许可，剧里的魔动基凯破晓战士可以在现实中行动了。我和几个朋友很荣幸能和真正的疾风龙一起战斗。
Nice。
抱歉，我没听明白。所以你还是不是演员？
该怎么说呢？我和战队的伙伴们既是演员，也是真正的蒙面英雄。一旦城市发生灾害
，Wow, so you actually go and fight anything. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? You got off of a few steps in my perception. W base. What brings you to Prolux Court today?
啊，我今天来是为测试基凯性能，顺便参加一些广告拍摄的工作。
满院电视台和咱们一直都有合作，战队变身使用的也是由朱星财团换造的基凯。破晓战队的剧集越受欢迎。 给予基凯的愿力就越多，也会让战队在现实中大放异彩。而他们的战队越是活跃，朱星的魔丸自然就卖得越好。真是完美的良性闭环。
Shouldn't we continue with the tournament?
占用了几位宝贵的时间闲聊，真是抱歉。如果列车组还没有参观战斗测试区，我想毛遂自荐，成为前辈战斗测试的对手。不知你意下如何？
Is that really okay?
星穹列车的大英雄能有幸指点我们，留下一些数据。
Okay, so I guess we'll be fighting.
工作人员一定会很高兴的。
哎呀，真是干巧！ 战斗测试区也在今天的参观环节里。
All right, sure.
这就是名气的重量，可不要让仰望你的后辈失望啊！
唉，真拿可爱的后辈没办法。
Okay, stop trying to sound old. You okay?
我先让各位操作大厅里那座机铠的装配流程。
Yep.
然后以这座机铠为模板，为它生产一台小型机，让它体验一下战斗测试项目。
Okay.
那就跟我走吧，各位。
Visit the Megatron Design Studio. Place does look really cool, though. Have to say, this place looks really cool.
这里是周星的机铠换造设计室。距今15年前，2项乐园的第一批机铠于此地诞生，一经面世便立刻赢得了广泛的社会影响力。现如今，机铠已经成为了大街小巷最常见、最具代表性的符号。可以说，机铠是第一个，也是目前唯一能被流水线量产的换造种。
Damn. Does Planet Arcade really need that many Mechatrons?
像机铠这样可以随心所欲生产、停产的换造种，简直是再理想不过的2项乐园居民了。也许
feels mildly dystopian, but that's neither here nor there. That's just the average IPC, like that's bread and butter for the corporation.
那可就更好了。不知道各位客人是否了解，要想在2项乐园创生换造种，第一步要做些什么
？Making a wish to a ha.
很遗憾，它不在服务区，
Okay.
是绘制形体了。
I thought it was going to be more abstract than that.
笔将虚构之物绘画成形。这原本
IPC using AI to replace labor, that would be something they do.
但在这儿，集体创作统一规格的机铠设计图取代了传统作画，提高了标准化工作效率，减少了院力资源浪费。总之，这就是大家追求的工业化冲击。
Damn.
哇，连换造这样像魔法一样的记忆，居然也能工业
The
化。
Industrial Revolution and its consequences.
这不算什么，本公司志在于乐园历2030年到来之前，创造20亿投入社会生产与服务的机铠。
2 billion?
还包含了像破晓战队
In what, 31 years?
能力的特殊机铠。
Because it's Arcadian calendar 1999, right? So 31 years to make 2 billion. What? Are you insane?
真是个惊人的数字，但人们的
like
真的能支撑这样规模的换
造？2 billion is insane. Like, what? Like, imagine you replace, like, everyone in, like, the United States with, like, 6 of those Mechatrons. That's how many you end up with.
“所以周星才会制作一部又一部的动画和英雄片呢。在其他世界，这些不过是消遣之物，但在这里，它可是货真价实的精神能量的培养基。这一切都将服务于珍珠女士的远大目标和理想。好了，回到话题的原点，第一步，让我们先去打印机铠结构设计图吧。
Alright, let's go. Print the Megatron structure blueprint.
请根据您的设计需要调整机铠设计参数。
keep fine-tuning each parameter until satisfied.
机铠装配设计图已更新，处理中，正在打印。
While waiting for the blueprint to generate, it suddenly hits you. This is just a trial project.
难道说不管我怎么调整，最终打印出来的结果都是一模一样的？
你的怀疑很有道理，不过请先回答我的问题。对于你来说，你是更喜欢付出努力收获的成就感，还是轻松完成的便捷感？
I mean, I do want them both ideally, but I feel like the sense of achievement comes first when it comes to these things, because if the convenience of getting things done easily is what I'm going for, then I would have a channel banner for now. By now, not just by now, by like a year ago. So like, yeah. I want them both.
那就对了，全自动化的换造蓝图设计系统完美适配你的要求。你可以精心设置每一个参数，也可以一键跳过。到最后，自动化系统总会产出符合标准的成果。很伟大吧？就像当年螺丝星的发明家们总会问自己的：如果自己造出的一切成果已经在智上打孔袋中预先记录了，那么发明的意义何在？
打印已完成，请取出图纸。
你刚才的话就是答案。我们享受的并非创造结果，而是其中的欢愉。
Freaking. Okay, sure, whatever you say. I mean, so far Nihilux seems fun. It's just that she's, you know, like everyone else in the IPC, a bit of an IPC shill. But like, if you're working for the IPC, I guess that just comes in the package. Submit the Mechatron structure blueprint.
您好，请出示您的机铠装配设计图。
Submit blueprint.
没问题，设计图已经录入，机铠的板件已经准备就绪，祝您体验愉快。
He's been out for so long. What happened? Who died? Himiko just died, unfortunately. It's fine. I'm about to get to the hour where I start zoning out as well. So after this section of the quest is over, I probably just I will call it. But this part of the quest has probably another 20 minutes to at least. Mr. Young, are you not coming along?
不了，我和小三月在一旁看着你玩就好。
那么接下来，请按照我的指引完成机铠拼装。本次体验主要包括3块板件的拼装：手臂、肩胛。以及机铠背后的破晓战刃。
Okay.
去吧，小浣熊，拼装魔动机铠破晓战士，拯救我们的城市。
Did I just get called Little Raccoon in Chinese?
各位，我出发了。
All right. Oh, we're doing this again. March, Veld. Why is my POV a bit screwed? Oh, it's because this thing exists. What's up?
去吧。我和小三月在一旁看着你玩就好。
What do you mean by I'm called Misha? Is that not my channel name? Or like, are you asking what my name actually is? Yes, technically, but if you go on YouTube, which is actually what I consider my main channel to be, it's just Misha. But I'm pretty sure the Twitch account of Misha is like taken or something like that. So I went with a longer variant. But yes. No, not to be confused with a playable character, no. I came first, believe it or not. Well, yeah. I don't think I was streaming when we showed, like, the character was released, but yeah.
快去吧，你的小粉丝还等着你呢。
All right, let's go. One day, the Genshin will release a character named Judah. That feels biblical. As part of the mech assembly project brought to you by Perlux Core, you'll be tasked with installing the arms, shoulder guards, and Daybreak blade, a custom engineered weapon designed for the giant mech armor. What region would Judah you be from? Yeah, probably Sumeru. Please follow instructions during your session. Utilize the detonator to move part of the frame, and then engage the mechanical arms to lock each piece into place. Word has it that to make the trip unforgettable for the Nameless, the corporation has included the thrilling new feature following the assembly phase. What could it be? The anticipation is palpable. Alright, let's go. Just shoot an arrow. So, yeah.
拼装的第一步，就是将连接在板件上的零件一个个取下来。模型剪钳、笔刀、砂纸、打磨棒，本公司概不提供。
What is those things?
但是别担心，
Oh, that
起
makes
爆装置
sense.
会解决你的一切困扰。勇敢踩上去吧！
I probably need one of those ultra boost things here. Okay. Wait, how am I? Oh, there we go. Okay, so you're supposed to use the airtime you get from jumping up to that. Hold down and jump to pass through. Yeah, okay, I know how that works.
尽管看上去非常粗暴，但它一个水口都没留。这正是我们引以为傲的
The
诛
pommel
心
skin
魔
is
法。
cute. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so what's the game? Just go down here? Seems like it. Go, climax a little bit. This feels like a secret space. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, caught a Wispe. Faster, faster, faster! Every money problem can be solved with more speed. Mark my word. Let's go. You can't even go in from this way, okay. The coins you can buy stuff from NPCs. Yeah, something like that. What is this? Purple? Red. What does purple do and what does red do? There's a barrier here. Let's try purple. Oh, it just teleports. What does the button do? Okay, the button seems good. Okay, now what? Okay. Oh, stay here. Okay. That's safe. How do I get over here? Oh, I see the vision, I see the vision. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm bad at timing. Okay, stepped. Okay, that apparently didn't count. Stepped. Awesome. Is there anything on the side here? No.
接下来，请启动维修用机械臂，对准肩部结合击纵，将手臂接入。
Okay. Cool. Awesome. W.
很好，手臂的部分暂时完成了。
Alright.
接下来，请启动移动式整备架，将机铠调整至肩胛板腱处。
W points. Oh! Ah! The points. Yeah, that is a very long cat. Okay, so I think I'm just supposed to go up here.
和刚才一样，第一步，先将零
Where
件
the
从
hell am
板
I?
件上
Here.
拆下来。 人造重力场方向调整中，请注意安全。
Okay, we just go along here. Oh, Scheiße. Ah. Ugh. Surely there's a way to get it. I know you can grab it by shooting arrow, but I don't think... Let's freaking go! I am so good at this goddamn game.
请启动推进器，将肩胛推向单元接口处。
Nice. I'll take that. There's this way up there, but I don't feel like grabbing it this way right now. Did I just fall off?
太美丽了，巨型机铠，不愧是诛心之魂。
Okay, we're moving again.
接下来就是最后的模块了，请为它安装好背部的破晓战刃。
Okay, alright. Let's do it.
对准背后的挂点，发射。绽放吧，
Nice.
破晓战刃。
W. We're just good now? What if I hit the button more? Okay.
大功告成，由你亲手完成的巨型机铠，从今天就将矗立在这座大厅的中央。星穹列车的大英雄亲临此处，留下设计图，并为机铠雕像的落成贡献了自己的灵感。这对市场部门来说是多好的先发物料！
Not a good piece. Why is my space... Oh, I had to click out of it for space to work.
哼，新的英雄于此诞生。进入其中吧，小浣熊， 成为二项乐园的守护者。
God damn.
检测到强大愿力供应个体，即将启动对接。
Yo, we're in the Gundam. Let's freaking go.
机铠对接同步率15%。
Just realized it's in our color scheme as well. Gray and gold.
装配完成了，接下来的环节，莫非是
bingo， 机铠装配结束。
Freaking bingo.
随之而来的当然是激动人心的战斗了。
Alright, so we're
机铠对
fighting.
接同步率39%，42%。
你的小迷弟灰烬可是满心期盼你能给他们一点指点呢。
Okay.
虽然没法驱动这座大家伙，但我打印了一台小型机体。接下来该让你体验一下机铠是如何战斗的了。
Are we gonna fight? Okay. Again, this place is so Japan coded. Even the cars drive on the left side of the road.
这又是哪里啊？
Oh, yeah, we become one.
当然是战斗测试沙盒了。
Okay, so we are freaking fighting Star Rail Godzilla.
看呐，那耀眼的色彩如同星间穿行的列
What am I
车，
supposed to do?
覆盖全身的强化铠甲是守护
Can I
神
shift
明
my
的坚
camera?
固壁
Okay, I
垒。
can walk forward.
咆哮吧，炽烈的灵魂！
Okay, that was cool. That was awesome.
多么强力的一击！那就是我们的英雄小浣熊。这一
Still getting
击
called raccoon.
承载着所有市民的希望。
Become a Mechatron warrior to save the city. Magitech Daybreak Warriors. Sync rate 100%. Laser weaponry check. Not equipped. Base output. Designer claims 700 tons. Thruster load at limit 90 tons. Current energy reserves 99%. Backup hidden energy. Standby. It's starting to get to the hour where it starts to feel like a fever dream. Oh, I can break through these.
什么？英雄竟然被违章建筑给挡住了！
It's a legal building.
你在做什么呀？没办法了，打碎它吧，英雄！你只管解决城市的危机，赔偿的事就交给珍珠女士来想办法吧。
Okay, W. Ooh, I see a chest. Same one move. There's a little thingamajigs on top of these. Far. Mechatron's ultimate formation of the century. Where are we going, by the way? Oh, over there. Okay, I was like, what are we actually supposed to be? What the hell is
二
this?
维是已经度过了最艰难的时刻，是继续前进，还是将怪物全数解决？英雄，你来决定。
Nice. There's a list right here. Sci-fi villains often fall for the same pattern in their very attempt to expose the world's ugliness. They only succeed in adding to it. Very true. Polonia got a big upgrade. 07 Polonia. Wait, what happened? I see.
藏身此处的怪兽，竟不知
Yeah,
何时会被
07.
湮灭了。是谁？到底是谁？难道是
What is this freaking Power Rangers? Like, what was happening? Blaze Weaver. Okay, I see. You can still recognize me in this form? Oh, there he is. Okay, alright.
尽管二维式的巨影危机已经被解除，但是属于你和破晓战队的战斗才刚刚开始。
Okay, she's a power scaler. Remember when Wells like, let's not power scale this. This will be disrespectful. Meanwhile, Nihilux be like, yes, the power scaling moment has finally come.
作为新旧两代超级英雄，你们将在这里分出高下。
烈火铸魂，燃尽晦暗，燎原的恒星，赤焰战士。
Okay, you know what? Okay, the graphics look cool, so I'm still gonna screenshot this. First screenshot of the day, by the way. Don't think we actually had like many screenshots, so yeah. First screenshot of the day.
划破长空，
Yeah.
一斩如电，逆蓝的苍穹，苍翼战士。
Where the hell is the noise coming from? Where the absolute hell is the noise coming from?
驱散伟业，光芒如炬，辉耀的祈愿，曙光战士。
山破绝望，锋锐如钢，不灭的地震，灰烬战士。前辈，加油！
Where are all these whispering noises?
暗夜中间，黎明降临，破晓战队登场。
W synchronization? Alright. I clicked out of it by accident. No. Oh wait, no. It seems to just naturally progress. For a second, I thought I clicked out of it, and it would have been really sad if I actually did that. It was just a QTE that was. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, I'm not gonna call them cringe. Like, that's not happening. You know what? They're my fans. I should show respect.
这是一次来自破晓战队的正式挑战，星穹列车的大英雄。如果我们战胜了你，希望你能接受我们的邀请，成为破晓战队的名誉幻之第5人，一起守护2项乐园的和平。
He's already great, so what color can I use? Don't worry, I won't lose.
我很欣赏你的自信。对了，小辉，你不是还有话想和前辈说吗？现在就是最好的机会了。前辈，你知道吗？每次季凯变身时，我都会想象自己就是你，我会想象你在遇到危难时会怎么做。是你的冒险故事给了我力量。
啊！
接下来我会全力以赴，也请你不要手下留情。
All right. In that case, let me give you some pointers.
那么，在幻月升起的地平线上，一决胜负吧。
All right, let's freaking go. Oh, we're actually fighting. What?
就让我们俩看看你的实力。
So what the fuck?
来吧，大名鼎鼎的开拓。
Yo, please let Elation make like Trailblazer do this. If you let Elation Trailblazer just summon the freaking Gundam, that would be so freaking peak. Okay, Magitech Daybreak Warriors. Daybreak will, upon reaching 4th stack, immediately launches the Daybreak Rondo's follow-up attack. Shows damage to one target against 1 stack of it. Enters a Daybreak Temperance state, causing all enemies to immediately take action. Alt deals AoE and gains 1 stack of Daybreak Will. Talent: when Daybreak Will reaches 4th stack, you get a free FUA, dealing AoE physical damage. Alright. Daybreak Squadron, Azure Wing. The pinnacle of logic and composure. Where is he? He maintains a constant air of unshakable calm, as if he's walking an encyclopedia of wisdom and lore, but at his core he's just a sardonic loser with a talent for snark. Oh, come on! Don't be so freaking... Don't be... Yeah. Get some respect! My job is simply to decide what to do. As for whether it's actually possible, well, that's for you all to worry about. Holy aha, you guys aren't actually doing it. Cleaving the heavens, wings spread like the lightning. Warriors of the Cyan welcome. Azure Wing Warrior. Darkness wanes and dawn awakens. The Daybreak Squadron arises. Ability, deal quantum damage when dark. Then the target deals... Okay. One adjacents. The fact that these guys have blast attacks makes me think that this is definitely gonna be, like, not the only time I'm doing this. Because what are they blasting against? Me? Just a singular target? Like, hello? Daybreak Squadron, Dawnlance. A flamboyant warrior and the eldest of the group. Though not the brightest, she sees herself as the team's guardian and always ends up as a comic relief. Look, I did say I protect you from the creepy crawlies, but this isn't one bit... But isn't this one a bit... excessive massive? Stay away from me! I'm not doing that scream. Dispelling the eternal night. A radiance like the blazing torch, the shining prayer, Dawnlance Warrior, darkness wanes and dawn awakens, the Daybreak Squadron arises. So this is imaginary, yeah. Imaginary damage to one deadly target and adjacent targets. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at freaking 9:30 AM. Okay, so that boosts her up. Okay. Basically taking on damage. And I get an attack boost for it, so now I can do this. Okay, there's a blast. Oh wait, are these enemies in the freaking? This guy's enemy in Anomaly, no? On the first side. Right? Okay, that's yeah, that attack set looks familiar. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, well, glad to meet them in story and have them actually be a fan. W. Also, it takes forever to charge up the energy. Holy. I just realized we could be double speeding this. Alright, back to reading. Oh, should have waited for all the lines to play. Daybreak Squadron, Blaze Weaver. The captain of the Daybreak Squadron, an irrepressible optimist capable of ignoring any cloud of gloom, and a total happy-go-lucky, hot-blooded idiot. A 1% success rate is nothing but numbers on a page. We'll just bridge the gap with his courage, friendship, and pure willpower. Soul Forge and Fire, scorching that darkness. The star that sets the field ablaze. Blaze Weaver Warrior. Darkness wanes and dawn awakens. The Daybreak Warrior arises. And here we have Daybreak Squadron, Cinderborn. The youngest member of the group, a model citizen who perfectly embodies the school conduct code and looks to the future with starry-eyed optimism, yet beneath the earnestness lies a trace of shyness and self-doubt. When something piques his interest, he erupts with manic enthusiasm only to be overcome with mortification afterwards after being a nuisance. It's a promise then, you protect the universe, and we'll protect Planet Arcadia. Cleaving through despair, a blade as sharp as steel, and the undying edge, Cinderborn Warrior. Darkness wanes, then dawn awakens. The Daybreak Warriors arises. So you do physical, and you do fire. Yeah. This should just give me a okay. So the counters here count for a stack. So I should just keep doing this. No? Maybe not. Yeah, no. If I usually don't get hit, if I get hit, usually it doesn't count. It has to be a counter for it to count for a stack. Because I should just be skilling. It's a spam skill angle. guess I could have just basic there. Also.
这是包含我全部敬意的一击。
Oh.
来吧。
Yo.
什么？就连无敌的小浣熊也要到达极限。
Oh, are we?
那是人们的愿望。
Okay, we are activating the power of friendship now.
那是无限的可能性。
Got that.
大家的愿望，我收到了。
Okay.
开拓，无限。
瞧我，抱歉。
I probably should have put a single speed on that, but absolute setup. Oh, cussy. Oh. Okay. Come on. Stealth. Pop off. Show him what you learned at Forest. Holy.
很入戏嘛，演得很好。
Yeah, that's my role bearer. Let's freaking go.
刚才我们是在摄影棚里战斗吗？
你该不会以为自己在真正的城市里和他们交手吧？那可不成，珍珠女士的保险基金可是要赔到破产的。
Right.
真真假假都不重要，重要的是你的体验。你有没有玩得很开心？
I very much did. Heck yeah, I wish I could go for another round.
用户反馈了5星好评，感谢亲的好评。您的满意和肯定是我们最大的动力。哎，破晓战队的人好像在等你，看来你给他们好好上了一堂战斗课呀。去给这些后辈讲几句吧。
All right, let's go. I'll be the head. Alex, what do you have to say?
哎，破晓战队的人好像在等你，看来你给他们好好上了一堂战斗课呀。
Share a few words with the successors of the Daybreak Squadron. The hardships of your journey have forged the hero's title you now bear. Though bitter the past, there are still those who've witnessed your radiance and chosen to walk the same road. At the very least, take pride in that. Successor of Akavili. That was fun.
真是太帅了，感觉我这辈子都值了。
在加入破晓战队之前，小辉可一直都是你的粉丝。
哦，
这小子对星穹列车的故事如数家珍，总是将你视作榜样。就算是作为队长的我，
If anything bad happens to this guy, I swear to
不
God.
及你。真是一场精彩的战斗。
Also, remember the irony of me going using him as an example, like, oh yeah, it's Star Wars, you can clearly see NPCs a one-time gag that you don't have to worry about. Yeah, okay, apparently not. God.
毕竟对于一位粉丝来说，被偶像记在心里才是最高的赞赏，不是吗？
Yeah, I will remember this battle today.
能在前辈的心中留下一个灰烬战士的名字，我就已经很满足了。
可惜啊，如果前辈真的能成为我们小队的第5人，我们的知名度还会进一步上升。毕竟还有很多人认为我们只是在扮演英雄。
那是因为我们还没做出什么像样的壮举嘛。
不必担心，以2为师的状况，迟早会出现炸翻天的大危机。
That's mildly ominous, is that not?
是啊。 我昨天刚从一场瓦斯爆炸事故里救了5个人。
Oh, got that.
希望他们快点养好伤，好好宣传一下破晓战队的神勇。
W for saving lives.
你们又在若无其事说些怪话了。
But also, yeah, probably do it for the sake of saving lives instead of spreading the word.
不要为证明什么而行动，只要
Exactly.
一直走下去就好。
Just follow the path of the TRAILBLAZE.
破晓战队会得到所有人的认可。
哈哈哈哈！你这个笨蛋，脑子里只有星穹列车吗？ 要不你干脆去星穹列车当个无名客吧。
你就别拿我开玩笑了，队长，我还是个不成熟的家伙，怎么有资格登上列车和前辈并肩作战呢？
Well, so long as you stay true to your own path, you guys are all remarkable heroes.
每个在自己生命里坚持下去的人，都是英雄。
True.
谢谢你的指点，前辈。 最后，我想拜托您 和我们大家合照。
100%. Hopefully this time Nihilux won't photobomb.
既然如此，开拓者前辈，请和我们一起合个影吧。
Alright, let's do it.
前辈好近，我的心跳的好大声。
Just for this, I'll just standing here. Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's just too late. It's but like, and this is somehow just really funny to me. But like,
3、2。
Okay, there we go. That's a slightly better pose. Slightly better. Marginally better.
暗夜中进，黎明降临，破晓战队登场。
时间差不多了，接下来该去和珍珠女士会面了。
The thing about Stella is that like, she's either really deadpan or not at all deadpan. Like, she can be very expressive, but also like most of the time she just looks dead inside. Alright, say goodbye to Cinderborn. Alright.
阿兰、阿黄，你们刚才的表现真是不错，录下来作为宣传素材，一定能涨不少粉丝。
要是咱们几个能打败无名客就好了。基凯大战的时候，其实就差那么一点点。
说什么啊？咱们怎么可能打赢前辈啊？
其实也不是完全不可能，对吧？自从接受了转变，我感觉自己的头脑也好，身体也罢，一下子就变得轻快多了。小慧，你真的应该和我们一样。
Oh no, she's a cult member. No.
小慧，作为蒙面英雄，就是要面对各种危险的。如果在我们最需要你的时候，你却无法为这支队伍贡献自己的力量，你一定也会啊！你的偶像来看你了，咱们几个就不在这碍事了，后台等你哦，小辉。
前辈。
You good?
我没事。
I just realized is this back pattern of like Stella's thing? Because I have the Chinese New Year's like red skin on. This dragon is definitely just for the Chinese New Year skin, right? I somehow never realized that the skin actually changes the back pattern. I like it.
是我太软弱了，不管战斗也好，处事也好，都犹豫不决。虽然我知道自己不可能成为像前辈那样了不起的英雄，但我一直不怕你笑话。从小没有谁教过我做人做事的原则，高中没读多久，就跟着街头的大哥混在一起，每次挥拳威胁别人时，还以为自己很有英雄气概，只是看到那些人害怕的样子，又隐隐觉得我是不是做错了。后来我在网上看到星穹列车的故事，
they all got premonitions in their body. Convenience, all of them. Isn't the Convenience one like the 8-pointed star, not 4-pointed star?
幼稚，混蛋！我就下定决心脱离了原来的团体。现在，我也有了和前辈一样可以成为英雄的机会。我和破晓战队的哥哥姐姐一起，能为二巷乐园的居民带去幸福的笑容，也可以在有危险出现时守护他们。但我实在太弱小了，我没有列车无名客那样强大的力量，甚至没什么特别的长处。我也许走上了一条不太合适自己的路啊。
The strength isn't the nameless strong suit.
笨蛋，这个银河里有太多拥有力量的人，但不是每一个拥有力量的人都会选择成为无名客。你想为你身边的人战斗，想给别人带去笑容的心意，这就是最好的开始。
谢谢你，前辈。谢谢你肯听我絮絮叨叨说这些。
Alright, let me give you my autograph.
请签那个名台词。
Rules are made to be broken.
没错，就是这句。
Yep, alright. Shuriken's got a kind of looking close arm without seeing him pointing at the oculi on the interactive map. I mean, fair enough.
规则是一种边界。
Look at me now, God of wisdom.
都是某种意义的无名客。
我会用余生来记住今天的。再见，前辈。
God damn, I've never. You rarely see Stoa being this inspirational.
真正的英雄。
Actually logged in, meeting her fans. Alright, talk to Nihilux. Nihilux, what a weird IPC worker, right? So does she actually work for the IPC? It sucks that this is just the only lines shown here.
今天的参观流程到这儿也差不多了，这一路下来，不知你有何感想？
Looks like I got quite a few fans.
你才发现吗？这可是你加入幻月游戏的最大优势，一个已然广为流传的故事。
Fair enough. Prolux Core's influence is truly something else.
比起管理这个世界的权利，那位大人更强大的力量来自诛心。这座企业所编织的故事和梦想，左右二项乐园的未来。
Imagine if that's actually the
在
case.
种诞生的苗床。 在这座大楼的顶部，珍珠女士正在等待着你，磋商幻月游戏的事宜。我想给你一些小小的提醒。幻月游戏的规则从未要求业主
True,
间必须
that's been mentioned to us several times. We are allowed to collaborate. You seem to be well versed in this.
作为这家公司的雇员，我说的实在太多了。
That looks 100% a supplicant, right? Like, she is 100% part of the game. There's just no way, which, assuming she is, right? Who do we have now? Sparsy, who's already been eliminated. We have, Trailblazer Sunday. Asheville, we know is in. Sir Wolf, and Pearl, and that leaves 2, and one of them has to be the quote-unquote Herald of Death or whatever the hell that is, and I guess the last one would be Nihilux. Yeah, there are these guys are adorable. Yeah. Also, are you good, lady? This doesn't seem like the environment you want to be wearing sunglasses in. And yeah, there are just people in Plain Arcadia that just looks like this. There are purple variants of this kind of people as well. Yes, they have monochrome people. Hey, come on now! Don't discriminate based on skin color. That's not cool in the Big 26. See, you need to learn to not discriminate based on the color of one's skin. SMH my head.
不止拼装了机铠，给自己的迷弟签了名，还过了一把超级英雄的瘾。玩得开心吗？
No, yeah, I know. I'm talking about the guy. So yeah, you're judging him by the color of his skin. That is SMH my head. I am disappointed. No, very disappointed. In the Big 26, Tusk.
杨叔看你的眼神也慈爱了起来，像是在看游乐园木马上的孩子一样。
确实，看着他快乐的样子，我就想到了年轻时的自己。真令人怀念呢。
说什么呢？杨叔现在依然年轻。哎，对了，咱们在这转悠了老半天
Cancelled.
该看的也都看完了。
He's done.
这珍珠女士到底打的是什么算盘？
他想向我们展示的一切，我看明白了。只是还有些问题，我想和虚照小姐确认。
Google Donkey. Yep.
虚照小姐，等等，他人呢？
你们几位在这儿？我们俩可是到处找了个遍。秘书派了这位菲尔德专员来陪同诸位打发等候的时候， 但他却说
Okay, so yeah. 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 Well, if you don't pause every 30 seconds like I'm doing, probably around 8 hours, if I have to guess. That's usually how long this the Star Road patch quest is. 6 on the very lowest end, and 12 on the very highest end. But usually around 8 is how it's been for the past 2 patches. But if you are pausing and yapping for like a minute every other 2 minutes, it takes 10 hours. It's kind of Genshin length, but also it's kind of a bit longer because I don't know. It's Genshin. It kind of just you kind of just like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It feels longer than Genshin. But yeah, it does have more doing. Yeah, you talk a lot more in HSR, but that also gives me more chance to yap, so that's probably also why it takes longer for me. Alright, just as I saw, that woman seems pretty suspicious.
等等，如果这位菲尔德先生是派来迎接我们的人，那虚照小姐又是谁？
虚照小姐，谁
？IPC 的职级 P30，诸星财团的换造技术研发部专员虚照。
Yeah, I think we've been duped.
P30，换造技术研发部。诸星哪来什么换造技术研发部呢？
该不会是什么商业间谍混进了这个网里
？God，
这下可真麻烦了。安保人员都是干什么吃的？啊，几位有没有受伤啊？又或者受骗交给他财物之类的东西
？No, not at all. I gave her an autograph photo.
这位姐姐看起来毫无破绽，很熟练的带我们在这转悠了一圈。我还以为她是你们派来的人呢。
我得赶快把这事上报给安保部门，趁着那家伙没走多远，抓他个现行。
那就拜托了。星穹列车的诸位，珍珠女士已等候多时，方便的话，不妨现在出发，我来为各位指路。
Let's talk to Pearl, and then if that's a good ending spot, we'll end the stream there, and we'll probably just be back next week.
列车的3位客人即将。
For Starro. I mean, okay, for Starro actually, Pure Fiction is resetting tomorrow, so I might find some time next week to be back to do the end game and just the end game, but no, Star Rail, freaking Genshin players never never like beating the not reading and not listing allegations. Yes, I'll be back for Imaginary Theater sometime around Wednesday or Thursday.
珍珠向我们展示了一支机铠军团制造出来的全过程。依我所知
，Oh, okay. I'm gonna get jump scares, right? Or no, apparently not. No, okay, we're gonna get the good end of getting surprised by Pearl's fancy stuff. Whenever there's a cutscene, that means either something really fancy or really bad's about to happen. And holy crap! What in the VR? What in the VR is this?
星穹列车的诸位，你们好，又见面了。
I am scared of being scared. You don't understand. Last patch gave me trust issues. She does give Kokomi vibes. I mean, it's literally Pearl, like the name, like yeah.
感谢您的盛情款待，珍珠女士。
Very
听
ocean
闻在
code.
底楼大厅里发生了一桩小小的骗局，有人冒充诛心的员工接近各位，希望他没有打搅到你们的兴
No,
致。
no, it was more than fine.
我们没事啦，倒是您这边， 没弄丢什么贵重技术和设计图之类的机密信息吧？
不，诛心的数据防火墙无人染指，安保网络所监控的各项财产也安然无恙。只是我的工号名下增添了一笔报销账。
Oh, and that's why she used Pearl's ID because, well, yeah, she doesn't have an ID.
罢了，可以初步判断，这是某人一时兴起的所为。
Yep.
最近的意外多如好雨前的浓云，将不可知的阴霾投在我的决策蓝图上。
您是说，告死我？
嗯哼。
歌川区有33位公民横死，一位前往负责洽谈收购欢愉假面的公司专员意外殉职。对方不仅明目张胆地威胁治安，同时也在向公司发起挑衅。
Yep.
我有预感，这不过是个开始。
I have that exact same feeling, which is why I'm paranoid.
管理企业
I should probably make a freaking PNG of this, like a scared
追
emote.
求稳定，而我身兼二
Because right now I just have freaking glad, mad, and sad. The buttons aren't even working right now because I think the app is lagging. Okay, yeah, the app is lagging. Give me a moment. Let me relaunch it. It crashed. Okay, it's behind me. Monkass doesn't work when the sun is out already and the room is very bright. Okay, well, sun is out, quote unquote, because it's cloudy in typical weather. But I didn't make a scared emo because I just have what I like to call the glad, mad, sad combo. Oh, I need to fix the sizing of that. Give me a moment. Bam. Yes. I had to fiddle around with every time I set up the stream before I actually do the stream.
作为2项乐园的执行官，我对这个世界的安全负有不可推脱的义务。作为实心实人，我希望迅速安全地结束幻月游戏。比起再一次上演会试学院里那场危险的战斗，我更希望这一次的幻月游戏中，业者们能向这个世界的居民展示喜乐而非哀怒的奇迹。
Right.
因此，我想听听列车的诉求。开拓者，请告诉我，你加入幻月游戏的最终目标是什么
No? Okay, we're just getting pulled into another POV. Before setting off, you spoke... Okay, never mind. Okay, this is just a flashback. Okay, we're fine. Before setting off, you spoke to Himiko.
你刚才说想和我聊聊幻月游戏的事情。
Before setting off, you spoke to Himiko about your goals for the Phantasm games. About the goal of Phantasm games.
想谈谈参与幻月游戏的最终目的。你有想法了？我觉得幻月游戏的规则和奖赏有些太模糊了。15年前我加入游戏时也是这么想的。这场游戏允许业者做任何事，不论善恶。这也就意味着游戏推进过程中的一切都处于失控。更模糊的是，胜利者分享欢愉全能时，又能做成些什么？从哈托比亚古来的传说与历史记录来看，胜者通常会先见到阿哈本尊视线。
Okay.
他会倾听胜出者的愿望，然后许可对方使用自己的全能。而这份力量的应用场景，又似乎宽泛到漫无边际。当人的面前有无数选择时，情况比没有选择还要棘手。
Right.
有时我在想，如果我们当时答应了翡翠成为反毁灭同盟的领袖，这趟旅行又会怎样
？Oh? Yo. Outstanding move style. Wait, What is Stall cooking? Making Aha the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
如果胜利，我会放弃分享阿哈的全能，要求他来当反毁灭同盟的领袖。
What? Okay, I'm having a similar reaction to Himiko.
这个想法真的很有
I
趣。
mean, yeah, Aha will probably agree it is hilarious, but yeah. But also, yeah, I am being that serious.
我明白，这个点子实在很妙。首先，这比接过神明的权柄，在1分钟内尽情挥霍有价值的多了。其次，把一位星神放在对抗宇宙头号威胁的大义名分上，无论公司还是那位神明本尊，恐怕都挑不出毛病。
Right.
最后，这也可以避免我们目前所面临的风险。与公司合作。
Yeah, because we make Aha the leader, well, good IPC, good luck taking control of that, because you can't really take control of Aha. Nobody
如果
can.
交涉得当，也许阿哈可以站在星穹列车的背后。
However, I would just like to say, Aha,
不干涉。
trusting Aha anywhere near the Astral Express has had devastating consequences in the past.
唯一的问题是，阿哈会同意吗？
You just have to make it sufficiently funny.
别担心吧，以我对这家伙的了解，
Oh?
他会同意的。
Okay, Pop-Pom, what do you have to say about
要
it?
是违背自己制定的游戏规则，又怎么能算得上游戏之神呢？
Oh?
何况他还欠着列车一笔债吧？
What is that?
那这是他与阿基维利一起旅行期间欠下的列
Was
车
it
债
was it
务
when they
欠条
blew up the
上
express?
面还有他的签字画押呢。
Oh? An actual like IOU statement from like the Aha? That's crazy. The nameless Aha's death statement. Solely for the sake of fun, I have, on numerous occasions during my voyage aboard the Express, misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, thereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability for third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instructions, I have come to a profound realization of my transgressions. I hereby itemize all outstanding reparations below to be settled at a future date. The itemized list of reparations due to Aha is as follows. Tele-microwave oven, quantity 1 unit. Supersonic slippers, quantity 2 pairs. Optical camouflage cloak, quantity 1. Anti-gravity levitation carpet, quantity 1. Hider brooms wearing a striking resemblance to swords, quantity 2. Note liability for this entry is jointly assumed was Akavilli. What the fuck happened here? Leviathan tooth, quantity 2. Trimmed conductor's outfit, quantity 1. Organ dragonflies deposited by the morning actors, quantity 2. Medical expenses incurred due to allergic reactions from the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Graffiti removal fees for the statue complex for White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs for wall in the Museum of Animated Arts and recovery expenses for the escaped collection items. 3 portraits and 7 specimens remain unaccounted for to date. Escaped? Escaped? Not stolen, escaped. Incident during extravehicular angling. An erratic comet fish caused a collision resulting in damages to Pi solar cells on planet Goldberg. Note liability for this entry is jointly assumed was Akavilli. Satellite unit from the Centaurio Stellar Ring, quantity half. 6-eyed yaks of the Duchy of Huronte, quantity 9. 1 anti-beast horde naval cannon sourced from the Old Lutinium exhibition hall, and 1 artificial satellite neutralized via accidental discharge. Several pillows lost to the atmosphere of planet Sly during a pillow fight, inclusive of Conductor Pom-Pom's favorite bolster. Fines levied by the Cosmic Paleontological Conservation Association regarding gastric ulcers and a void song whale induced by unauthorized expedition within the creature's stomach. Xenohydros, released from the custody of the Architects, quantity 3. Roaring Golden Pulsos, quantity 1, accrued multiple outstanding habs at World End in the capacity of a Nameless. A shockingly lengthy entry, extensive enough to reach the ground. Crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie times 22, of which 3 were utilized as fishing bait, 9 dispensed as yak fodder, 10 deployed as projectiles against space pirates during a skirmish. Yeah, that adds up to 22. Yeah, that does add up. Please accept my sincerest apologies for the misappropriation of the conductor's labor-intensive provisions. Half an Astro Express. Okay, and there it is. Of course, freaking the freaking most important thing at last. Debtor, Ahad. This scroll signature looks sketchy no matter how you look at it. Is this really from Ahad himself?
乘客，用这个要挟他，那家伙会同意你的请求的派。
Bending to the debt. You know what? That would be funny. And if it's funny, they will agree to it.
应该派。
Dear God.
你是说，你想让阿哈担当起反毁灭同盟的领袖责任
？Yep.
理性推演，失败，无法计算其成功率。我差一点就被这个奇怪的方案卡住了思考进程。
If you cannot tell the success rate, then that means that's a good thing, I feel like, because Aha will think that will be really funny.
这个诉求太过缺乏条理，虽然在非理性的背景下，它似乎有
You're trying to logic the eon of elation. I can't.
如果宇宙是欢愉之主的游乐场，那么他理应为这座即将被摧毁的游乐场做些什么。不愧是开拓之人，思维如此跳脱，受教了。不过我认为，你在这场游戏中的赢面并不高，因为
You're participant
我已加入其中。
Yeah, okay.
成了业者。
Whoops. Okay, sure. I will let them play.
我已加入其中，成了业者。
So is this going to be a boss fight?
幻月游戏中并没有哪条规则要求业者间必须诉诸战斗。你我之间并无敌对的必要。
二项乐园的管理者成了业者，
同时，他手中还握有诸星财团这样庞大的资产。
Are we really just like analyzing her in front of her? Is that what we're doing?
有钱又有权，这么说来，他的胜算岂不是比我们高出许多许多
？March, have you not come to understand over the past like 3 years that we have the magical power of plot?
正如我之前给妻子小姐的提议，我愿意与星穹列车合作，为安然推进幻月游戏而努力。
但星穹列车并非您唯一的合作伙伴吧？
Yep.
我还另有2位盟友，但诸位是我最看好的合作对象。星穹列车一旦加入，将最大程度确保这场星神游戏的安全和胜利。
I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. What are the other 2 allies? Ashvale and I guess the Soulwolf Count? Maybe.
而我也会尽我所能满足合作者的愿望，在那有限的1分钟内。
Okay, this is just like the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
正如我们之前告诉您的，我们的策略是成为风帆，共同进退。星穹列车并非孑然独行的业者，我们在游戏中也有自己的合作伙伴。
True.
盟友，火花。确实，你们击败了他，夺走了面具。但以他一贯的角色风格来看，火花并非可靠的盟友。
Oh. Besides her, I have another ally.
推论，共愿帮丢失的面具。
我本以为他落入了仙州人的手中，莫非瑶光把他交给了你们？没错，3张面具对3张面具，目前咱们可是平手。
True。
未知变量加入，我会修正演算，但结论似乎并无改变。毕竟，我作为这个世界的管理者，拥有资源上的天然优势。
That's not necessarily an advantage.
公司的高管，2项乐园的管理者，实心10人之一亲自加入了游戏，听起来确实唬人。不过仔细想想
It sure doesn't sound fun now, does it?
难道不是珍珠女士要克服的最大困难吗？
说得不错，您的身份实在过于敏感了。您想掌控这场游戏，安全迅速的结束它，但2项乐园的居民们未必这么想。他们只看到了只手遮天的大公司，有权有势的公司高管操弄一切。
And they will not be particularly wrong in that.
都会备受质疑。
People don't want to see the IPC win, and that's just the truth.
敏锐的观察力，值得赞赏。
但我不认为您自己会忽视这一点，珍珠女士，您如此不惜一切，又是想从幻月游戏中得到什么？
我想要的是一样失落在这个世界历史中的保护。我想再现绘世的幻造神迹。和绘画有关？听起来难以置信，是吗？我的诞生源于螺丝星的星体差分机所分配的母题艺术。
Okay.
最初的我，只是一台仿造人类画作的机器。对于致谢来说，生成艺术品并非难事。
Freaking Pearl Diffusion.
我日复一日学习，日复一日穷举。我可以瞬间解析一切画作的比例结构与颜料成分。我可以精准复刻绘世画作的每一个像素，但我无法像他一样创造。绘世的至高创造，是在幻月游戏的尾声开辟了画中世界。我想洞察那一刻他的所思所想，触碰创造的真髓。
这是您个人的追求，还是公司对这个世界的诉求
？2者皆有。公司的视角更为功利，画中世界是一个足以躲开反物质军团战火的维度，他们也一直渴望掌握这项技术。
很遗憾，看来我们暂时无法说服彼此退让。
Yep.
那么，我有另一个提议，不妨改变一下视角，将目光投向上面浮出水面的那2位业者。
She has 3, right? That'll be Thorwolf and Ashvale. Okay, sure. Yeah, there's 2 left unaccounted for, and I bet one of them is the one doing all the atrocities, right?
这2人目标不明，能力成谜。若放任不管，极有可能会重演当年告死魔的悲剧。我有一个合作方案，有助于判明他们的情报。
Okay.
同时
Whoops. And I'm okay, but at what cost?
一点小小的名气罢了。在谈合作细节前，诸位是想歇一歇，喝口茶润润嗓子，还是接着谈下去？
Okay. I feel like this is a perfect chance to have
我为几位客人准备了一些茶点，请尝尝。
a bit of an ending point here. So I don't trust taking things. Society of the Spectacle and its enemies. Keep talking with Pearl, with the Astro Express and the IPC joining forces. The Fantastic game should be a piece of cake, right? But will such a performance, which strays so far from unpredictability, truly please that capricious deity? Or will it only incur their retribution and see you toyed with? I'm betting on the latter, personally. But, anyways. This is a good spot to call it for today, and yeah. I mean, pretty good. We made 4 hours of progress. Well, this is probably going to be a really long quest. So we kind of got going a bit. We finally met Pearl. And also at the beginning, we learn a bit more about Yusuke and Himiko's whole spiel, and yeah, no, this seems to be building up towards something, and we now have, yeah, 6 masks all fully accounted for and all fully known by both sides. And yeah, I guess there's 2 unaccounted for, and our plan is just to find out those 2 for now. And yeah, it seems interesting. Okay. Sparksy, are you really doing this in front of Pearl? Okay, whatever. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm really excited to see where the story is going. I would say more, but I am pretty tired right now, so I'm just gonna go rest. And yeah, so the plan is for the stream schedule wise, I'm gonna be pretty busy for the next 4 days. So I'll try to, because I'm already gonna try to squeeze out some time for a stream on Wednesday, which may or may not happen. And that's gonna be on April 1st. And chances are that's not going to be an imaginary stream, because I have something I have something I might want to do on April 1st. If I can figure it out, I can figure it out. If I can't figure it out, and I still have the time to stream, then I'll do Imaginarium. But if I can figure it out and I have the time, then I'll push the Imaginarium to the Easter weekend, which starts on Thursday night anyways. So it'll only be a 1 night delay. And during Easter weekend, we will do a lot more questing. We'll definitely have enough time to finish all the quests here, which is going to be great. And before that, if I somehow, through some miracle, manage to squeeze out even more time, then on Monday or Tuesday, I might stream myself doing Pure Fiction, right? Because I'll be resetting with the next daily reset. Right over here, right? So, if I get the time this week to do it, I will do it. If not, I will just smush it together with the next Star Wars stream, right? I will just do the Pure Fiction and then start questing. But so the stream schedule is kind of very variable. It depends on whether I can find the time or not, because I will be pretty busy. But if I find the time, April 1st, that will be the next stream. Or, okay, if I can really find the time, the next stream will be, like, Monday night. But chances are that's not going to happen. Chances are it's going to be, the Pure Fiction will be together with the questing. And if I can squeeze out a Wednesday stream, I will squeeze out a Wednesday stream. Otherwise, more questing will be back on Thursday night. Hopefully, I won't run into any unexpected things I need to deal with. And, I should really do this thing where if I like run into unexpected issues and I probably won't be able to stream, I should just like make it like a YouTube community post about it. I should really do that, but I don't know. But for now, that's such a plan. Unlikely Monday stream, somewhat likely Wednesday stream, almost definitely Thursday night. We'll go back to this and keep questing. So that's the plan, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are, wherever you are, and I hope you take care, right? Have a wonderful time, and yeah, I'll be back sometime next week, and definitely will be streaming quite a bit during the Easter weekend, because I get 4 days off, right? So might as well use those. And of the things I will do, definitely finishing this will be a part of it. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in 1 or 3 or 4 days. Bye-bye.